All right, hello and welcome everyone. In the meantime, to congrats on the shopping cart. To the next stage of Empire's Showmatch. I'm very excited for this. This is. I mean, the last Showmatch was great. This is, I think, the first time that we have um a solid mix-up of different brackets, so that's gonna be sweet. Um, yeah, got a bit of fishing going on while players are getting ready. I think we're gonna be quick. Yes. Um, hold on. Can you hear me in Discord right now? Okay, cool. I've been having issues where whenever I hop to OBS, it mutes me in Discord, which is odd, but yeah, it's working now. That's great. Oh, well, we're not casting yet, but you know, it's up to you whether you want to co-cast. Let me just add. Exactly. If Reed can co-cast, anyone can co-cast. What? uh, all right, hold on. I just got some of these images, so we're gonna go. So teams. Here are the teams. Boom! Show match happening. We have Team OBMUDIT. Our brothers made us do it against Team A. So quality names on both sides. I can see a whole lot of work went into those. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Team OBMUDIT, Juby playing, who I think is going to be the most experienced player here today, at least in terms of tournament participation, and has also been is one of the players that's in the Imperial bracket. Thalion also very experienced, has been in the Imperial bracket as stand-in sometimes, and is on the verge. One of the next ones that I'm sure we'll be seeing in Imperial soon. And Parker Potts and Weston on the other team. Bismarcking, who is also I think also stood in actually for me. I think Thalion and Bismarcking stood in for me actually last tournament where I missed matches. Alpha Grip, JD, and Waffler. So some pretty cool games coming up, and we should be good to start soon. Let me see what the lobby is looking like. In the meantime, feel free to do your fishing if you would like, because that will be turned off during the stream to allow us to focus. And let's see here. Let's filter this a bit so I can actually find what we're doing. There are new catches that have been added as well that I'm quite excited about since I figured out how to add soundtracks to catches. Be aware, some of them are loud. Welcome back. Uh, I will unmute you. Boom. Yeah, if you want to talk about teams a bit more, I went through the players very briefly. I'm now currently busy looking up the lobby.
Excellent. I had the lobby a second ago, and then it disappeared.
Ooh, that's always a good sign. Have they started?
Ooh, maybe actually. Let's look. Then I will talk about players once we find the lobby.
That's fair.
There we go.
Well, no, I'm not
They
finding them
really
in math
need.
either. Did they put a custom name on
If
their
you
game?
search EVBC, it showed up in the lobby browser, but
Well, not finding anything yet. In the meantime, we do have map and civ bans. So we have for the map pool, it'll be, I believe, Kawasan and Arena are picked with Lombardia functioning as neutral map. While Arabia, Sardis, Hideout, and Team Islands have been banned. So 3 out of the 7 that we'll potentially be seeing. And civs, we have Team OBMUDIT has banned Bohemians and Persians. Weird. Why would anyone ban Persians? Don't understand that. While Team A has banned the Wei and the Georgians.
it's like they thought you were going to be playing or something and
Weird.
didn't know what to ban.
Well, I haven't been planning on playing this entire time, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, so they're still in lobby
We
browser, and
are
it
the
should be
yerba
EVBC
mate teabags
Showmatch.
staining the
Okay.
countertop of American pop culture.
Does capitalization matter in the lobby browser?
I don't think so,
Okay.
but I wish you could search the lobby browser
Yeah.
through like clan members.
Yeah, that'd be nice. In general, oh, why is it? Yeah, I had full lobbies as shown as not. Okay. I had full lobbies hidden in the lobby browser, so obviously it wasn't showing me their lobby.
You find it?
Yeah, I got it. EVBC Showmatch 2.
Why is it not coming up for mine?
Do you have full
Oh, it's got
lobbies?
full lobbies.
Yeah, yeah. Working with
When did
pros
it
here,
make?
folks.
Left Spirit in chat while about to play a game.
Yeah,
What's with
well,
this
he's
guy?
got to lock in now. He had to do his yerba mate teabag
Well,
routine.
I feel like that's a great opportunity to shift into players. So Cleft Spear could be a great player, but gets distracted with streamers a little bit while he likes to play games,
Mhm,
and you know has like 5 screens up while he's playing, so
mhm.
easily distracted. I feel like if he had just one screen of just age, he'd be like 1800 elo easy.
Interesting thing. The Thalian Civ snipe. What do you mean Thalian Civ snipes? Teutons aren't even
Kidding,
banned.
but
All right. The stream. Yuli has been bugging me to start the stream for well over an hour so he can do some fishing. And my co-caster has gone mute.
hello. Can you hear
Ah,
me now?
now I can hear. Now I
That's
can hear
weird.
you
I don't
again.
know why you phased out.
I don't know. It does seem. I was earlier in a different Discord voice chat, and it muted me on Discord every time that I went into OBS. So maybe
Oh,
that's the
weird.
issue, but that shouldn't be anymore. I don't
Huh,
know.
weird. Well, I had a great player explanation about Alpha Grip
Okay.
or Cluster,
Uh-huh.
uh, talking about how he would be a fantastic player, but gets distracted with Twitch streams while he's playing games and has like six monitors up and interacting with chat and trying to fish while playing Age. And if he only had one screen with Age, then he'd be
Mm,
locked in.
yeah. Good. Interesting
I
take. Interesting
I
take.
get.
Clef Spear chat, how do you feel about this?
Yeah. So
Oh,
games
Yuli
mostly.
first on the stream. Congrats. First person here. Well done.
Way to go.
He feels good about this, he says. You
We
heard
need
it
like
here
a
first,
5 minute.
folks.
We need like a 5 minute stream delay so he's not stream
Yes,
sniping
yeah,
our
seriously.
commentary. This
Yeah,
guy.
wait a second.
Yeah. So teams, I'm sure you talked about it already, but most of these players were Castle bracket players from our January tournament.
Yep.
And except for Juby, she got pulled in from the Imperial bracket, so she's gonna be the one to watch out for. She's
Well, there's that, but then Thalion and Bismarcking were both stand-ins for me last.
That is correct.
Hmm.
Well, Thalion and goodness, who was the other stand-in?
Wasn't it Bismarcking? Wasn't Bismarcking a stand-in
Darksane.
for at least one? Okay.
Darksane was the stand-in.
All right. Well, I thought we had
Bismarcking almost was.
three. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
Bismarcking
was he?
almost
Okay.
was. I think, but he has been cementing his mark as the top tier castle player for the last 2 years. So he may be getting the bump up to Imperial next year,
That's fair.
which is exciting. Yeah. So all players are solid players overall. Half of the part of the show match was to give half these players the opportunity to play because they weren't able to play in the January tournament due to scheduling conflicts. So Weston, Parker Potts, and JD 8100 were not able to play. So it's just going to give them an opportunity to get some games in with other people. And then we have some reigning champions from the tournament. So Bismarcking, Thalion, and Waffler were all on a team, I believe, that won it.
That sounds right. I do not know that offhand.
And Bismarcking, actually, right? Goodness, I cannot remember my teams. My brain today, I guess, is a little off.
Getting old.
Which is off most days, I feel like. Let's look here.
Okay, is
Yeah, so it's
OBMUDIT
Bismarcking,
blue?
Thalion, and Waffler were all champions.
Nice.
Can you still hear me?
Yes. Can you still hear me? Okay, so can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What is with that?
Yeah, so every time I
I
start
can
doing
hear you.
stuff inside of OBS, I get muted on Discord apparently.
Weird. Looks like they're in game now.
All right. Prediction is up for. Ooh, game's up. Okay. For game one, which will be on Lombardia, I have no idea whose pick this is, but you guys can gamble. You have 5 minutes to predict a winner.
5 minutes spec delay. Whew.
Well, good thing I put. Really?
I feel like that's
No,
I don't know.
I don't have any spec delay. Maybe it's a you problem.
Oh, you just said 5 minutes, so I was assuming
Oh,
that it
no.
was
That's
5
the
minutes.
poll. 5 minutes until the poll closes. Also, hello, Spy Guy. Welcome to the chat.
All right. Well, let me know when you're at a minute 15 because my capture rate started at full fast forward. So.
Okay. Frick. Okay, why do I have Minecraft music somewhere in the background here?
Well, that's awkward.
Very confusing. Okay. Second.
Do you have the cube mod enabled on your game? Is that why?
I do not. I do have Minecraft creepers as
Militia? The militia mod?
No, it's
Or is
Minecraft
it the board?
creepers instead of the what do they call them?
Cards.
Petards, thank you.
Ah, the petards.
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 You know, 'cause they explode. Okay.
We have a third caster in the booth with puddles.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
Caster's here. He's lurking. I am slowly catching up to real time here.
1 minute 15 seconds. Or do you want to go
Oh
to
no,
just real time?
I just go to live casting. This is live
It's
after
been
all,
so
folks.
long since we've
Yeah.
live casted.
We barely get the chance. But while we're catching up, Lombardia, interesting map. It feels like an Arabia, but it's actually a bit different because like teams are clumped together but super far apart. So like outside of cavalry, it's really hard to produce any sort of early pressure on the enemy team, which was why I don't like this. On the other hand, if you went forward, you could like almost douche two TCs at once.
But that is a very long walk to douche. Like,
It is.
I think like you don't see Archer play very often on this map because at least
Mm,
the early opening, just because it's a long
yeah,
walk to get there. You
yeah.
can. It's just the timing with early archers is not as efficient.
Yeah, it's not, you won't be seeing much feudal pressure with archers. Like, once you hit castle and crossbows and stuff and build forward bases, sure, you can play archers. Um, but, alright, okay, so Team OBMUDIT, we have Juby playing as the Bulgarians, which is mostly infantry civ, right? So, might be seeing some of that. Um, Parker Potts as the Mongols, I assume we'll be seeing Cav archers or maybe Mangudai there. In second pocket, Thalion as the Magyars, which Cav Civ, again, Cav Archers, and maybe mix in Hussars. Magyar Hussar are their castle unit, right? Which are super strong against siege. Uh,
Magyar Hussar. Yep.
and then Weston as the Britons. So the only player on this team that doesn't, well, I guess Chuby doesn't actually have a Cav Civ either. Um, Yeah, but Britain's obviously one of the oldest strong archer civs in the game, so I assume we'll be seeing arbs or maybe longbows there. As we actually have Bismarcking coming forward already with infantry.
Ooh, and he's got 7 militia on the field and is about to show up a Thalion space.
Yeah, and interesting, we have actually Mongols and Bulgarians on both teams.
Interesting choices. I mean, this map usually allows players to get to castle and sometimes Imperial Age, and so maybe we'll see some Mangudai on the field.
Yeah,
Because oftentimes Mangudai are difficult to get to if pressured early, just
yeah.
because Mongols don't have many economic like bonuses outside of their hunt, and a Mangudai to get them fully teched in is pretty expensive.
Mm. Well, yeah, but you have first of all a team game where your team can cover you, and second of all the space. So I think there's a high chance we'll be seeing Mangudai, or at least have the ability to see Mangudai out of these teams. But early pressure coming in, we see Thalion is actually losing a couple of villagers here, and that scout and spear aren't going to do much against. I mean, these are men-at-arms with the
And
first attack
plus,
and the first armor.
and so Connor going all in on the fetal pressure, so a little bit unsurprised or surprise attack maybe.
Yep.
We have Weston throwing down an archer range with 3 villagers to get it down as fast as possible.
Ooh, we also have Weston's lumberjacks being hit by the infantry. At the same time, at the north edge, we've got sneak villagers coming forward with Juby along with some infantry of her own. So Alpha Group might find himself in the same situation that Juby and Thalion are in right now.
But the difference is Alpha
Remember?
Group does have militia though versus
And he
Spearmen, so they're
has
going to trade a little bit
he
better.
has an archery range and stables ready. Uh, remember how I said we're not going to see much early pressure this game?
I take it all back. We take it all back.
Yeah, that was to mislead the audience so they wouldn't get. Dude, this is a sneak forward base about to happen though. That's going to be super obnoxious if Team A doesn't find that soon.
Ooh, throwing a tower down as well. I would like it better if that tower was on that secondary gold of
Yeah.
Alpha Group.
Ooh, okay.
Even like right where the Alpha Group's new lumber camp is going down would be like a killer tower location, denying both those golds.
11 eco kills on this infantry from Bismarcking already though, and that's without the ones that have died already. So finding some serious value. Oh,
Yeah,
this
and you're
is a
seeing
tower
that
now.
in the Vil count too.
Yeah. Okay, so this tower will go up. Yeah, I thought this was an outpost at first, but you're right. It is a tower, in which case it would be nice if it was attacking resources, but still it'll provide a bit of safety for any further buildings you want to put down there, protect the villagers. And it looks like Juby is garrisoning the tower. Okay, with just the villagers for now.
Juby is on stone, so she may be thinking
Mm.
more towers.
Could be following up. We might be getting more. This infantry is still running around being annoying though. And you can see we have, yeah, the villager count 8 difference right now.
I will say Thalion has been under a decent amount of pressure, but has done a good job of keeping her town center running and keeping her vill counts up regardless of the pressure. So she's only 2-3 vills behind.
Yeah, and you can see Juby marking for her now to finish closing up these walls so they can keep this pressure out and have some peace. But good job. Bismarcking is just moving on to the next player and being so annoying with these. Definitely getting good value out of this infantry push.
And he has 4 vills coming forward.
And he's first on his way up to Castle Age.
Does he have vills on stone?
With
No vills on
Wafflers
stone.
right behind him.
Very curious if he gets a donjon, not donjon, a creep post house early.
Well, he's building a stone camp right now.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got Juby doing the exact same thing in Waffler's base with 4 men at arms.
Oh boy.
Looks like he's got four vill kills. And headed
6 actually.
Oof.
And we have 2 scouts, both of which are already low on health respawning right now, so those are going to get cleaned up. But that'll buy some time for Waffler to run with some of these villagers and place farms safely around the home TC.
Oh no, there's a hole in West On's wall.
And,
Oh, no.
well, I mean, there was a big gap anyway, but yeah, that is unfortunate, and the village will go for it. Now, there's a scout here, but that's low, so if Bismarcking fights with the vills, he can take that out.
Yeah, but there's another archer coming forward, so I'm not really sure
okay.
what those vills were doing. Maybe he was hoping to drop like a tower right away.
Maybe, I think.
Archer's going to be some problems for...
It's going to be annoying, but if you split up the villagers, you should still be fine, because that scout is a one hit at this point. There you go. Takes it out. More scouts on the way, though. One is low, but this one is full HP. And these are Magyar scouts, so with the attack.
Yep, I think all of Bismarcking vills are going to go down.
I think, yeah. Even the low HP scout survives. And on the other side, okay. TC Fire does take out some of this forward infantry, but there's forward barracks coming down now from these villagers right beside... Okay, GD does have a town center going down right beside this, so that might actually be convenient because it essentially cuts off one flank where the forward barracks could sneak, but...
Yeah, and Waffler does a good job, uses his fills to kill the last of the militia, and that initial push is done.
Yep, archery range going down now as well, though. So I like, right now, both sides are stabilizing a bit. Looks like OBMUDIT have focused on basically walling up. There's still some holes in that wall, like right by that stone, but I think that's being addressed right now, yeah.
I think so.
Team A playing a bit more open is kind of starting to put house walls down and stuff as well, but are focusing on eco, right? We already have 3 additional TCs down. I don't think they've seen this forward yet, though. No, they have no idea that's there. Oh boy, that's going to be so obnoxious.
And the main difference, though, Team A, almost all of them are going to be in the Castle Age before any of the rest of OBMUDIT is going to be.
Yep, Juby is about to hit and is massing up infantry in this barracks. Although, if these villagers get spotted now, that might be an indication for Weston, if he sees it, that there's something more to be looking out for here.
Ooh, Juby does have 700 stone in the bank, so we were probably going to see a forward castle.
Potentially, but not with 2 villagers, I hope, because that's a
Juby we're talking about, who likes sneaky play. I think we're going to see...
Sneaky is fine, but those villagers are currently spotted. Okay, that'll be seen, in theory, immediately. The question is, how long does the response take? Oh, but pops out the infantry and the archers at the same time. This is a nice play. That'll distract... It will draw attention to this forward, but Weston needs to respond. Okay, town bell is rung.
It's JD... 8100 needs to respond. Weston is gray.
Okay, it is being pinged now, and here's the thing. I still don't know if this castle goes up, because it's what? At 20% with 2 villagers building it? Like, sure, you can wall in the villagers, but you send 2 archers. Okay, villagers are going forward from JD. What is...
Ooh, but we do have some knights coming from Waffler, so maybe the knights can clear up the...
And a lot of this push is following into the TC and taking a lot of fire.
Really want to see Waffler delete that market.
Yes. If you delete the market, you can jump right in there. Actually, even the infantry is attacking this market, but
I think that castle
for
might
now,
be
okay.
going up.
This house is low though. Oh, market is
Oh,
deleted.
oh,
Market
oh,
is
market's
deleted.
deleted.
Yeah, and there's scouts
Make it
coming.
big.
Oh, good quick walls though.
The quick wall.
Are there any archers on the field?
There are
Not,
no
not right
archers, no
now. Nope.
ranged units.
So this
No,
TC.
Alpha
Oh, this
Group
might
does
copy.
have a couple cav archers, but I doubt the
Mm.
cav archers can get there in time.
JD could drop a tower right here, which is what Bismarcking is actually doing right now, which I don't know if that's going to be fast enough with 3 villagers.
I don't know if that's enough. I would love to see Waffler targeting the house with his knights, just to force Juby to have to repair.
It is 2 of these knights are in the house. It is going down. It's a doubt house. It's at 98.54% and it's going to go down. Oh, going
This is
around,
gonna be
going
so
around to
close.
the other house which is low though, and now Juby has to pull both villagers to build this house so the knights don't get in, which means you have enough time for the tower to go up,
Oh,
which can range the villagers. Now, I think we might have a doubt castle on our hands.
I think we have a down castle.
1 villager goes down.
Oh, so close.
Force it, try to
Great
force it.
response.
87. Oh man.
Great
Good response,
by
but
teammate.
nice play by Juby. Almost had that there. I think if she had managed to infantry a bit more and not let it run into the TC, because that's where most of it died, that would have been enough to keep the knights busy and the castle goes up.
I think so.
Or yeah,
That's still causing some disruption in the back of the base. Keep producing
It is.
long swords.
yeah. And in the meantime, OBMUDIT has been able to working on dropping a few TCs, dropping another castle at home now, and like there's no pressure on them at home, which is nice. And
And Juby said, "You stop my forward castle. That's fine. I'll build one back home."
I'll build another one. And yeah, Team A is busy now clearing up this forward and a little bit paranoid. I saw several pings about where buildings are and could be.
Yeah. We even see
Oh,
Bismarck
and there's
just bringing
still
the town bell.
infantry in Bismarcking right beside 2 of Bismarcking's TCs, just a vague threat.
I mean, they walked right through and caused the town bell. He garrisoned every
Yeah.
single one of his vills in response to the infantry.
Yeah. Now, those are walking into the TC, and yeah, bell is rung, so causing some more idle time, but I think they'll probably go down soonish here. And yeah,
Should
there's some
get-
conics
should,
here
but
now. Yeah.
That's a lot of idle eco time that Juby
That
is
is.
causing.
That is. So that's still there's still value in that, right? Still also popping out the occasional archer from the range, so still causing some disruption in the back.
I love the messiness of this game. It is so
Yeah.
different than how we normally see it played.
It's not often that we see in particular Castle Age bracket with early pressure, but we had both teams now with the early infantry push of all things. Ooh, see Juby in the north here has been expanding out with an additional house wall, secure some extra map. And heavy booms coming in from Weston, from Bismarcking, from JD. Looks like the early action is over for the minute.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a swap to Imperial play here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I would like to see Waffler finish walling the front of his base as well as Alpha Group, just to fully lock down their base so that no more raids can just
Well,
walk right
I
in.
think part of this was even like if you look at Alpha Grip space, that was fully walled, and now the lumberjacks have just cut enough away. So just re-walling what you cut away is definitely going
Yep.
to be helpful. Now, it does look like we have cav archers from both Mongols players. Hold on, who's the other one? Parker Potts. Okay, so Parker Potts is opening archers, but then I
I
wouldn't be
think the archers
surprised
were in
to see cav-
response to the early men-at-arm rush.
Oh, it might be.
I don't
Well,
think
yeah. I mean, even then, I don't hate starting archers and then transition in the cav archers. It's a fairly easy transition to make, right?
it is. And she's dropping a TC on stone and wood, so I wouldn't be surprised if she actually goes castle and goes Mega Die
Mangadai?
instead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the transition from Mangadai or cav archers to Mangadai is almost immediate. You just need a different production building, essentially, and I guess the elite upgrade. We do have 13 knights from Thalion. I'd like her to go forward and just cause some problems with those, because that is a force to be reckoned with at this point.
We do have murder holes coming in from Thalion before a castle is built.
You have to get that.
It's a
because,
yeah, It's yeah, if you're not Teutons, you gotta do that early so you don't forget about it entirely, I guess.
Most important upgrade of the game for her.
Okay, stirrups are in for Juby, so I think we'll be seeing is that all cavalry or does that just apply to conics? Stirrups, all cavalry attacks 33. Okay, so likely seeing cavalry from Juby as well then. And it looks like Bismarcking is actually, well, that might just be ballistics for the castle, I guess, but okay, Weston is actually sticking with archers now, though. We're up to 18 crossbows. And skirms being mixed in as well. Ooh. Looks like a couple more infantry got sniped, and this infantry coming forward here should be a warning sign that you need to rewall somewhere, which, as far as I can tell, this up here is closed. I don't know where that infantry got in. It might just be... But, okay, we have the next wave of house walls coming up here for Alpha Group now, which doesn't
Does look
close
like
it off,
he-
but kind of
I
turns
was
it
gonna
into a
say,
maze.
there's a little bit of a hole there.
A
It
little
gives you a
bit,
little like early warning system, right?
I guess, yeah. Well, and you
We
might
have a
plug that.
castle coming down for Parker Potts. I really like that castle location.
That's a nice spot, yeah.
It's on the hill. It's forward enough that it's going to kind of protect your resources behind, and just kind of buys you a little bit more map control.
Mm. Looks like Thalion is thinking about moving out here. Got a wave of knights ready to go. Castle coming down here for Waffler in this little. This is a maybe this is just a kill box they're producing over here with the weird house walls with tiny holes and then a castle in the center. It's a
Just
trap.
wall everything else up,
Yeah.
and then
Related.
Well, it's gonna be like leave like 3 gaps, and then the moment an army runs out, gate those 3 places off, and boom.
it's like, haha.
Alright, castle coming out here for Weston as well, which will help defend a lot of these palisade walls, which is nice. And we have the classic late Castle Age loom coming in for Waffler.
Very nice. Would have been helpful a little bit earlier after that. Those
Well,
raids,
yeah, I think don't think Waffler lost more than like 1 or 2 villagers, and so in all fairness, I think it's reasonable for him to focus on the eco first, and then like he doesn't need loom until later, and then credit for remembering at that point. I would like to see
He
more
lost
TCs though.
13 villages
13
actually.
vills? Okay, alright. Never mind, should have gotten loom.
Loom would have helped. Loom would have helped. But in comparison, Weston also lost 13 vills.
Oh yeah. I mean yeah. Bismarcking took down 20, Juby took down 18, so good pressure from both sides for sure.
Ooh, we have some forward vills from Thalion down in the south. With her knight army.
Mass Knight, yeah.
We're gonna see a forward castle potentially.
We have this scout sitting here. This might even just be a forward base. All right, we have JD Burgundians with the Burgundians is already on Cavalier because you know Burgundians, and so might be able to actually just punch through these palisades and run in on. Oh, or even this gets deleted. These are spears against Cavalier, which isn't great, but with the crossbows and the castle fire, this is still kind of rough of an engagement. And
It does a good job of deciding to just run right through.
yeah, I think that's a
That
good
is a
call. Just
large
get
army
damage.
by Weston. Wow.
Over here, oh, Bear is fighting villagers, and we have a lot of barracks coming down, and we have Halbs from Bismarcking. So he's remembered what I complained about all of last tournament, and is massing Halbs, which is going to be a really nasty surprise for Thalion's knights. It does look like she's going for both a forward castle and just walling off, trying to gain more map control here, which is a nice choice, and might even find value against these 3 gold villagers. But man, once those Halbs are out, it's gonna be difficult for the knights to punch through, as we have Conics coming forward from Juby.
Ooh, and a forward castle from Bismarcking.
That is it.
All the
Forward
way
castle.
all
Now,
the way in front of.
oh no, I don't think. Yeah, the
Weston's
villagers
base.
will path in a way where they don't even see this castle. So we have weird like
Do they see?
coming forward. Juby. Oh, and these Conics will run right in. Waffler is wide open. Does have some knights which will engage the Conics, but I think the Conics will win out just because the infantry backup essentially.
And they do have upgrades. So the
Yeah.
Conics have +2 armor
Yeah.
and +2 attack, whereas Waffler only has the first armor upgrade.
Yeah, so the Conics went out, but by less than I thought they would. So this is a
And
significantly
also,
weakened army.
Waffler, I guess I was about to say doesn't have bloodlines, but I realize he's Franks, so
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
Waffler does need to pull those villagers now, and as does JD. This army needs to be pinged, because that's going to be a lot of damage. On the other side, though, also it looks like the Cavalier is still running around finding value. Will slowly be cleaned up by spears. And, oh, this push is coming forward, and, oh, Bismarcking is finding these villagers in this army as they're trying to wall up, and so not only will this castle go up, and Treb's already on the way, he'll be able to deny this wall off. I think?
Uh,
Maybe not.
Weston has the right unit composition, though, for...
Has the right unit composition, but just not enough, I think.
Ooh, I
Good
wonder
link.
if... Yeah, I think Bismarck might actually see this castle now from Thalion. Though the Knights are going to come forward and probably be able to snipe that Treb because he has
Ooh.
no army to defend against that.
Well, at home, Juby, or in Team A's base, Juby's army is being cleared up, but she's going for another forward castle, which is going to be right in the face of Alpha Grip's castle, actually, who is going into Mangadai. But yeah, Thalion manages to snipe these Trebs, which is nice.
It's going to run right forward into Castle Fire and a whole bunch of barracks,
Yes,
which are
which
not
is
producing
not
currently.
nice.
So there is something to say about that.
It's Rogue Cav the bad. Ask Southpaw what Snowman Lord thinks of them. Of Bulgarian Cav, I think. Oh no, Burgundian Cav.
Oh, Burgundian Cav?
Yeah.
He thinks Burgundian Cav are really good. They're cheap to get Cavalier, which in Castle Age, they're better than Castle Age Knights.
Yes.
And the Paladin upgrade is like 50% less.
Yeah, I mean, I think economically, Burgundian Cavaliers are
Yeah,
great. Just I think like once you hit full imp and everyone gets Paladin, they fall off and aren't actually that great anymore.
they are missing bloodlines, which does
Which
have a
is
significant
yeah.
impact. But they have full upgrades with armor and attack, so they're not the strongest paladin, but they are not by far the weakest. You know what the worst paladin in the game is?
No.
Celts. Celt paladins
Oh,
are the
go
worst.
figure.
No bloodlines, no last attack upgrade, or last armor upgrade. Now those paladins are because
All
they're
right.
also expensive.
Nice siege push here from Bismarcking, though. It does take out a castle from Weston, and Trebs are still working away. Added Rams as well, which is really going to be nice against against Britons. And is slowly pushing in here. In the south, we have a little house square protecting these 3 gold villagers, sort of, I guess. And we have Halbs now collapsing on the Cavalier from Thalion.
Yeah, and Juby's castle got denied. Alfgrip has a nice little
And
triangular little area locked down with his
yeah,
castles.
yeah, and I mean that's a good, nice little place. He's starting to mass up Mangadai. We're up to 13 Mangadai and 15 Cav Archers. And we have the forward TC from Waffler coming down. And Bismarcking is pushing in. There's another castle coming down from Weston, but there's Trebs right here. Like that could get denied if Bismarcking sees it.
And I think he does, because he has his longswords
Yes.
right there by the
Well,
wall.
he has the vision on it. The question is whether he reacts. We have Mangadai and Connie coming in to try and
And I
snipe
would love
this, but
to see all of JD's 50 Cavalier forward right now.
yeah.
Like, if
Still,
they
though,
were in on this fight, I think
the two-handed
maybe they
swords
kinda
are doing
steamrolled
massive
outside.
damage. Killed some eco, are now engaging the Conics, are kind of running away from the Cavalier, but should be fine. I like the addition of the Crypt Post being added here as well.
Yeah, just a little
Just to help
extra
secure
defense.
area.
And, yeah, secures the spot a little bit.
Did Larry win Red Bull with them?
Cavalier doing quite
did
well
not
versus
win Red
the...
Bull.
No, he lost the game with Burgundians.
That wasn't the Cavalier though. There were multiple problems. Ooh, we have the Cav Archer / Mangada army from Alpha Grip work coming out now. This is 37 Mangadai and Cav Archers.
And with that type of support behind the 200 swordsmen and
Yeah.
helps, I think that's a scary army comp.
Yeah, and another
Yeah,
treb. This forward castle from Thalion is being trebbed down. The Cavalier are now moving out from JD as well. I think Team A is ready to push.
I think Team A is in a
And the
fantastic
forward
position.
TC goes down. I mean, goes up.
The forward TC.
The forward TC from Weston in the north. And yeah, lots of villagers repairing.
Oh, you
Those
mean
are all
Waffler?
gonna die.
You
Oh,
mean
Waffler,
Waffler?
sorry. What did I say? JD? Yeah, my bad.
West on.
Oh,
West on.
Weston. Ah, it's difficult because their names start with the same letter.
It is.
I can't
It
I
is a
can't
little.
remember
It is a
two
little
words that start with the
confusing.
same letter. All right, we have Waffler and Thalion in an engagement here. Cavalier against Cavalier plus throwing Axeman. And it looks like
Interesting
again they're
combo.
trading fairly evenly.
Yeah, I think just a little bit
Missing
of bad micro maybe.
well, and missing some upgrades from Waffler. Um, but still decent trade,
And so Thalion's forward base is now
yeah.
destroyed,
And on the other
mostly.
side, we have a big push coming out. We have this castle from Weston being trebbed down, and a big mass of Halbs, Rams, Mangadai, Cav Archers,
That is
Chivalry
a
coming in
scary
from
army.
Waffler.
And Imp about to hit for JD, who should be able to get his Paladin upgrade pretty quickly. JD's got a nice little boom going on. 130 Vils, 60 army. Like, with Burgundian's Eco. Does he have his unique text yet?
Who?
JD, 81.
Oh, JD.
He does not have Burgundian Vineyards yet. But if he
No, he
had
doesn't
that,
have. No, he doesn't.
that would be a huge boost to his economy.
Oof, this TC is just melting.
Yeah, Weston
Yeah.
is in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, we have Paladin coming in from Thalion, but only has 4 Cavalier at the moment. And that's a lot of villagers that are gonna go down trying to hit these rams. And now the wave of Cavalier from JD comes in as well. Yeah, I think Team A is just gonna be able to steamroll through here. We have 200 military to 50.
Yeah. And I think it's a little bit of the. I mean, thinking back over the course of the game, I think it was Team A just getting to Castle Age sooner and getting their economies rolling faster.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Bismarcking did some fantastic raiding to slow down most of OBMUDIT's eco. And Juby's, I think, was just a little bit delayed. Like, it did a lot, but at that, most of the players were in Castle Age by the time she was dealing damage.
Yeah.
I think in late castle, the Vil counts were like 320 to like 250 or something. So you could see
Yeah.
the difference there.
Yeah,
Yeah, just those extra TCs.
yeah. But yeah, this Cavalier mass is just running through, melting TCs, denied the castle going up. So many villagers going down from Thalion now. Treb's working away at the last remaining safe spots for Weston as well.
And we have a
Juby
forward
does have
castle
a
coming
nice
up
little...
by Waffler, too.
Ooh, and that's going to be able to range the
On
gold.
Juby!
Oh, Juby's going to
Gold.
fight it. And GG is called. Which is reasonable, I think. I was excited to see how this Vil fight goes, but yeah, this is well played by Team A. Really nice early pressure and
GG.
transitioning into the eco. Good counters by OBMUDIT. I really like the forward raid from Juby. I think if this was a map where enemies were closer together, that's the thing I said about Lombardia, right? It takes so long
Yep.
to get there. And if she had had that same raid but without all the travel distance, getting that up earlier, that would have been really nice. So
And imagine that castle. If the castle had gone up, maybe in the
yes,
back of like Alpha Grip's base instead.
yeah. I think if Juby hadn't built it somewhere where they saw it immediately, and also like, on one hand I liked the military attack to distract. At the other hand, it
It was
drew
a
their
great play. It
attention.
was a great
I
play.
think I think the military attack made sense, but it needed to be further from where the castle was. So draw it attention, but draw it away from where the castle's being built, not towards it.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, Very nice game. So game 1 goes to Team A.
That was an exciting game.
We'll go back to here.
I will hop off voice now, but we'll still be in chat for a little bit.
All right,
Sounds
thanks
good.
for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, thanks. All right. And we will be heading into game 2 soon-ish.
Game 2. So it's funny. I heard some of OBMUDIT's team prep this week,
Okay.
and Lombardia was the map they decided they were not good on. So
So we assume that it was Team A that picked Lombardia.
yeah, no, Lombardia was the last map that was banned. So
Oh, so
I
that was
think
left over.
Team A chose Kawasan,
Okay.
and OBMUDIT chose Arena as their home civs.
Okay. So then we should be seeing Arena next. Assuming they pick their own home map. Yuli, try fishing again, because it should be working.
All right, let's see. Is the next one up yet?
Not that I can tell, but I'm just starting to look.
Okay. They are in lobby. Waiting on Bismarcking and
Oh yeah, Yuli, I said just try fishing one more time, because it should be working for a second.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
I'm getting players from both teams commenting on that game, sending me messages. Waffler was not happy about all the attacks from Juby.
Go figure.
And Juby was
Hey, look at
not
me
happy
immediately
about
getting the
how
new
well
catch.
Alpha Grip defended and pushed back
Yes.
against what she was doing. It's pretty
Yes,
funny.
it's an outrage.
So much outrage. At least it's outrage from both teams rather than
Yeah,
just
that
one
seems fair. That's how you know it's balanced, right? Everyone's mad about it.
The only downside is everyone's mad at me. So I don't know
Yeah,
how I feel
well,
about
that's
this.
why I'm not in charge, because I don't want people mad at me. I'm just a streamer.
Maybe I'll direct their madness to you about how you commented on their play. Like, oh man, this guy
Or you're like,
hating
hey
on
man,
my build order.
I call it like I see it. Direct complaints at Southpaw.
I'll be like, no longer fielding complaints. Thank you for your time.
Yuli, you may have to like, I don't know, close and reopen Twitch if fishing isn't working for you.
It's back up again. Has anybody else got the one ring since I've got it in your
I
fishing
don't
game?
think so. I just got the Witcher coin.
Did I get muted again?
Oh no, I was doing stuff. I got the Witcher coin, but I don't think anyone's got the ring since then.
I don't need to go fishing again until someone else steals it.
Boom! Somebody got big money. Let me set up prediction for game 2.
Someone made bank on the game
Yeah,
1
for sure.
prediction.
Yeah.
We are the yerba mate teabags staining
That
the
one lone voter
countertop of
versus the
American
other
pop
two.
culture. We are the yerba mate teabags
Yeah, that's
staining
Yuli.
the
I think Yuli
countertop
made
of
some-
American pop
made some
culture. We are the
cosmic
yerba
cookies.
mate teabags
As one
staining the
does.
countertop of American
As
pop
one
culture.
does. The question is, can he enjoy those cosmic cookies?
Well, they're holographic cookies, so no. Someone lost their bank on that prediction. All right, prediction
The
for
whole
game 2 is up. Well, here's your chance to win it all back.
Win it all back. All in on which team?
That is the question. Looks like we're
I'm,
still waiting for 2 players in the lobby.
I believe so. So I'm seeing Juby and JD.
No, JD is here.
Waffler.
Waffler,
Waffler.
yeah.
Juby and Waffler. Got to get the mandatory 5-minute stand up, walk around, get all the jitters and nerves out after game one.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, we all know that my game one in tournament play is always horrible. So
Yeah.
it's probably the same for show matches,
Simply do better. That's what I always say.
Just simply do better. I guess we did win our game one in our show match a month or two back, didn't we? But that was
Yeah, we
because you
did.
saved my bacon. Yeah, it was the arena game, arena-ception game. That's right, because I did
Yeah.
the castle drops. Yeah, you kind of came in and saved my bacon because I was not in a very good position.
Yeah. Well, what can I say? That's my job to save people's bacon. And I'm like,
Hey,
ooh, bacon, delicious,
saving bacon's worth it. Bacon's delicious.
delightful.
All right, so we're gonna see. I'm guessing arena next, probably.
Presumably, you said that was the home map of
OBMUDIT.
OBMUDIT, yeah?
OBMUDIT, yes. So
Okay, looks
Civ
like lobby is
bans.
full. Civ bans are um Persians, Bohemians,
Way.
Way, Georgians, which are all
Okay,
fairly strong arena civs. Well, I don't know
so
about
I'm
Way, but
guessing we're gonna see Teutons for Thalion on this map.
well, yeah, I
I
assume
would
we'll see Teutons for
surmise.
both teams then. Turks, I wouldn't be surprised to see.
Huns, maybe. We might see some
Oh,
Huns.
Huns, yeah.
Some sneaky Tarkin play.
Mm,
I know both JD and Parker Potts really like Huns.
okay, yeah,
Chinese is another Civ that Parker Potts likes, as well as Juby.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I wouldn't be
I was gonna
surprised.
say. The question is, will we see Vikings from Alpha Grip?
Ooh. I would think we'd see Vikings from Alpha Grip on Cabaston because there is water
Yeah, that
with
would
the
presumably,
ponds.
yeah. Are we? Is this play all 3 today? Yeah, right.
It is to play all three
Okay,
today. Yep.
awesome. As it should be.
I did. Who did Weston play the last game? Was it Britons?
Yes.
Okay, because I know that is a favorite. Maybe we'll see Khmer, maybe from
Bengalis?
Uploaded. Ooh, Bengalis would be good.
Honestly, any elephant civ.
Maybe we'll see Celts. That would be fun.
Yeah,
From Bismarck and Go.
that'll be fun.
Help Siege again.
Yeah. I mean, it worked, right?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's been some of his MO lately in some of the games I've
Mm.
seen.
Okay, yeah, fair.
What is your favorite arena civ if you had to
My
choose one
favorite arena civ. To play or to play against?
to play?
Uh, Bohemians, probably.
Hmm, that is an excellent civ.
Uh,
I don't even know what my favorite arena civ would be. I mean, it's not my favorite map, so
fair.
that makes a difference.
Yeesh.
I played a game as the Italians on Arena the other day, and I felt like they felt pretty good.
I
Just with the
mean,
faster uptime.
the fast uptime is nice. I feel like they struggle with siege, which is, in particular,
In particular,
not what you
not
want in
bad.
arena.
I mean, don't you want the faster uptime in Arena though?
You do want the faster uptime, but you also want siege. Also, my chat doc just disappeared, and I don't know to
Are they
where.
still in
What?
lobby?
Okay, I don't know what happened there, but my OBS is bugging out. But I think the stream is still working. I'll just have to monitor chat through the website.
But have I been muted again for
No,
this? Oh.
I was.
Ah. Having issues with the stream.
My OBS, the chat window disappeared,
Oh, weird.
but I can still monitor chat. Just have to do it on the website instead.
Yeah, I've got it up as well. The game is up, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
We will see how close or how bad our predictions were.
All right. Loading, loading, loading.
What are the odds of having 2 Bulgarian and 2 Mongol picks with an open Civ draft from these players? That's crazy.
Yeah, I
From
mean,
Lombardia?
yeah, it's.
I-
I guess Mongols is less surprising to me because that's one that we see several of these players use a lot that they enjoy.
The Bulgarians pick, I think, is the
Bulgarians is
most
surprising, yeah.
surprising.
Are we? Okay, we are loading it.
There
Slowly.
it is. And UND called it. There are 2 Teutons
Oh boy. The
on the map.
That's why they're called the Teutons and not the
The
Wontons.
Teutons. And you did call it with Vikings on Arena from Alpha
Boom.
Grip.
Let's
All
go.
right. Have yourself a
No,
holographic cookie.
I will have myself a holographic cookie. What did I just... Okay, here. There we go, finally.
You messed something up. No cookie for you.
No, no cookie! Alright. Alright. So, match number 2, OBMUDIT versus Team A, as we said on Arena. And as predicted, Alpha Grip playing as the Vikings. I doubt we'll be seeing longboats from him this game, but hey, let's see what happens.
Maybe his villagers will dig a pond. And
In
then
the
he can make some
Apocalypse,
boats.
Waffler as a Spanish, which is actually a great pick. I forgot about Spanish, but they are very nice with the fast building and fast castle, and conks are always nice. I think especially this last tournament we saw a lot of Spanish and very effective.
What is with that one wall segment in the back
Yeah,
of Waffler's
there's
face?
a lone tower just hanging out, like I'm helping guys, I'm protecting. Okay.
He's gonna hide his last villager behind
Uh,
that wall segment at the end of the game.
hey man,
Calling it now.
they'll never find him there. In the second pocket, we have JD as the Huns, so that was a good call from you. And then on the south, we have Bismarcking as the Teutons. So yeah, like I think
Another
Snowman
helps
Lord
Siege Civ,
predicted.
right?
Well, there's that, but also Cav, which is also viable, I think. And like it was like Snowman Lord, I think predicted that that's probably the reason they didn't ban Teutons is to use it themselves.
Good
But yeah,
good point.
so that's Team A.
Yeah, matching up against the Teutons is Parker Potts as the Chinese. So, as predicted. Haha, let's go. Man, look at us.
Yeah,
What,
we're
70% of the Civs guessed?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so playing Chinese. So, maybe we'll see some Chukanu, which, depending on the composition that Bismarcking decides to go for, Chinese may do okay, but they also may struggle. Like if Bismarcking goes bombard cannon, I think Chinese are going to have a bit of an issue with that because they don't have bombard cannon of their own. But in Parker Potts' pocket, you have Thalion as her beloved
Nope.
students.
Nope.
Oh, that's West End.
Yeah, you think it is
Change
because
the
it's
color on
teal.
me.
Yeah.
That's so confusing.
Yeah, right?
I didn't even check the
I
name.
had
I
to
was
think
like,
about
oh,
that
it's
as well. I
teal.
was like, wait a
It's gotta be
second.
Thalion. Let's take that back. So,
So
Steel
confusing.
West on playing as the Byzantines. So, as discussed, Byzantines are great. They have extra HP on their buildings, and
Mhm.
their advanced to the next age is cheaper by 33% for Imperial Age at least. So
Yep.
not the other ages, but for Imperial Age. So and the kind of the jack of all. So like they can do pretty much any unit composition, and they can do it cheaper than someone else can. So really good civ for defense. Then playing as the green, their beloved green, we have Thalia.
Hmm.
As Teutons. So most likely we're going to see some calf play from Thalion. So probably going Paladin. Man, that Tapir did not want to die.
Early scout battle here in the north, actually.
Ooh.
And right now being chased down
That's,
is Juby's scout, who is
yep.
playing as the Cumans.
Yeah, last but not least, we have, Juby plays the Kumans. I kind of expect to see maybe a 2 TC play, but maybe we'll see Snowman's favorite play on Arena, the
Oh no! Oh no!
Ram Rush.
Uh,
Oh no! The
Bismarcking and JD won, but then
no.
JD Scout idled. What or Bismarcking Scout idled while JD Scout got killed by Juby by Parker
Oh
Class.
no!
Oh, but more scouts are on the way, and Thalion. So now, hold on.
Yeah,
Uh,
it looks
yeah,
like
Bismarcking Scout will go down as well.
OBMUDIT is going to be up on the Scout War then. Which, with that, usually means that the team who wins the Scout War in Arena has a higher chance of securing the relics on the map.
Yep,
Which is
but
often good.
also there is a chance here that Bismarcking Scout draws in 2 enemy scouts, or at least Thalion Scout into the home base, which could be a real headache. Or nope, never mind.
No.
Nope, never mind. All right, so 2 scouts versus 3 remaining, but actually with the HP, it ends up being fairly even HP distribution. If Team A can find good engagements, they can still win this. But for now, not much happening. Juby with the Cumans, first up to Feudal Age, that makes sense. Wants to get there as fast as possible in order to drop that second TC, I assume. Oh, look at this. These bushes are pineapple plants. I'm still looking at some of these regional updates. The tapir, the capybara.
Yeah, the pineapple bushes look really cool.
I feel like these are dangerously close to looking like trees. I'm sure at some point somebody's going to drop a lumber camp on these.
I would like a little bit more like yellow color in them maybe, but I
Yeah,
think the papaya bush, even though it's a tree, is more yellow.
yeah.
So I guess they had to draw a line somewhere.
I will say
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised at for both teams on who they put on pockets and flanks. Like for Team A, I'd expect Vikings in the pocket with the eco advantage and Spanish with the fast cast on the flank. And the same way in the south, I'd expect Byzantines on the flank to defend forever while the Chinese have a bit more space to boom up. But I guess it
maybe
evens
it's
out.
based on playstyle instead of Civ.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So
fair.
GB's much more aggressive, same as
Mm.
is Bismarcking, and so they're going to probably be maybe Fort Castle dropping or
Mhm.
something along those lines.
Well, Juby is actually
Alf,
queuing up militia right now, so might not actually be looking for that second TC quite yet.
interesting choice. Though she does like to do this on close maps. Just build a couple militia and then just attack your wall and annoy you into having to repair stuff.
Yep.
Right as they're
He's
starting to
also
have to
getting men at arms.
drop PCs. Are we going to see the second TC drop from GB? What's her resources looking like?
Does the TC cost? The TC costs the same. It just builds slower, right?
Correct. It costs the same, but the build
Right.
time is
So
significantly.
still needs a bit. Well, is out of wood right now actually, because dropping a blacksmith instead. So does seem to be angling more towards Castle Age actually.
We got a fast castle build from Bismarcking on the other end, so Market Blacksmith being dropped, and his resources are looking pretty good. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a click up here soon.
Waffler
But I'd like to.
is also. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong resources. Never mind.
Yeah, Waffler going with the no farm eco.
I mean, well, he could be going for the all farm eco. He's got 600, almost 700 wood in the bank. Where's
My guess is
oh, the
we're gonna
food
see
income is
like
just the farms.
probably like 10 farms placed all at the same time.
Mm,
Is my guess. It's getting bloodlines early.
mhm.
So interesting
Well, and as a
choice.
stable, so maybe trying to get some scouts out early to control the field.
Kind of help push back against the early disadvantage after
Well,
losing the cat war.
yeah, well, might also be looking to like get some scouts out there, get some map control, and then go into monks. You know, Spanish, especially with Inquisition and missionaries, there's a lot of potential there. A man
Quite
after
potentially.
Trenig's own heart, monks. Looks like Alpha Grip is looking to semi-fast castle. Got the market going down as well, but is also on stone, so maybe trying to look to castle drop into. Ooh,
Alpha
and
Group
is
is tower
towering.
rushing.
Is tower
And that
rushing,
is
but the
not
infantry is
gonna
here.
go well.
Yeah, well, he sees it early enough and pulls away. Want to.
Delete the tower.
Yep.
Oh, good. Nice
Yeah,
delete.
good reactions, both from
Alpha Grip.
Juby and from Alpha Group.
Alpha Grip is the Wimbayana of Age of
I
Empires
don't.
2
Yeah, that is what they call him. All right, Weston is coming over with her scout and might actually discover this tower. Well, does discover it, but doesn't engage, so it looks like this will go down. Second TC
Ooh,
is now going down from Juby.
it is gonna be a ram push though. That's actually gonna be really strong, I think.
Mm. Oh, yep. Ram is loaded up. Here we go. Now, Alpha Grip will have a bit
Cats.
of early warning because of this tower, but that tower will go down real fast. And Alpha Grip's scout is dead as well. Nope, he saves it.
Oh, does get the tower up. Oh, just one more hit, Thalion.
Oh, it's not Thalion, even though it's Teal.
Ah, that's fine.
Playing a ring around the rosy now.
I really need to change the player colors.
Weston wants to kill Alpha Grip's scout. Alpha Grip wants to keep Weston's scout in range of the tower.
Oh, the micro. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it goes down. Okay, this tower will go down now, though.
It's gonna go down very quickly.
It's gonna go down. Ram pushes on. Villager does pop out and run away. On the other side, though, there's that forward castle drop from Bismarcking, and that is gonna go down. I don't think Parker Potts has anything to do. No.
It will go down, but Parker Potts is close to clicking up castle and will have stone, I think, probably.
Yes. However, I
good
think this is gonna be able to punch an opening for Bismarcking. At the same time, Alpha Grip's gate is under attack. Alpha Grip is dropping some barracks to be able to defend himself. And yeah, JD has elected to boom. And yeah, that's the thing with the delayed town center from the Cumans. You have the second one, but right now JD is also on 2 TCs and in Castle Age. So still though, Juby is getting good pressure on Alpha Grip right now, who's being forced to invest a lot to react to this, and is probably going to lose a villager.
No.
Yep.
And Parker Potts is walling behind the initial wall. So great move. Would like to see her to the outside. Yeah, there it is. Just kind of buy some more time.
Yep.
Allow her to get up to Castle Age. She's just a little short on food, but I think if she dropped a market, she'd be able to balance out her eco pretty quickly.
Alpha Grip is in trouble. his barracks is going down faster than it went up.
And so I think we're getting a little bit of a... Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
but once again,
Get the men-at-arms out of there. Yeah, a little bit of revenge after the last game of walking past Alpha Group to hit other players. This time it's like, nope, we are doing damage this time and making sure
second
he goes
ram
down.
now.
Ooh, we have a petard from Bismarcking and a couple Teutonic Knights. Oh, the Capes boys, man.
All right, Alpha Grip's TC might go down here if he doesn't pay attention. Yeah, now the old game of pop in and out of the TC, snipe the men-at-arms, snipe the towers.
And fantastic move by Juby bringing Vils to repair the rams. It's like, and on the other side,
TC goes
Bismarcking
down.
is in.
One ram goes down, but so does a TC. Alpha Grip has nowhere that his villagers can hide. He's in so much trouble right now.
I think he needs to run some Vils. I don't think
Okay,
you need to
trying to
build a
force
tower.
down a tower. I think we're about to have a dead player on each flank.
The Teutonic Knights are in on Parker Potts,
Yeah.
and yeah, Phils are not going to be able to kill Teutonic Knights very easy. Though I will say
Oh
Parker Potts
no.
is in a little bit better
Alpha
position
Alpha Grip
than
needs to
Alpha
split.
Grip.
He has one barracks that's queued with men-at-arms and 6 militia, and the other barracks is idle. Split those, and you can get out units much faster.
So I think he
Juby
needs
is
to run some
towering.
bills.
Yeah. Oh, this is so messy. On the other side, the Teutonic Knights are in.
Yeah, I would love to see like a Mangonel or Ram from Bismarcking to take out Parker Potts Town Center. Wow, what a game. 140 to 138 eco, but OBMUDIT has more army, and I would say is in a much better position.
Potentially. Ooh, that is a castle drop right there. Alpha Grip
I don't think
is working on another TC. I don't know how effective that's going to be. He does have some infantry going down.
I would have built that TC like in Waffler's base, or yeah, just a little extra
Yeah,
extra space
that's
to move.
dicey. I think it will go up, and with the men-at-arms to defend, Judy's gonna
And
have a much
Parker
harder time
Potts
taking
is
down.
bringing
But
her Vils forward to try to take out the Vils building the castle for Bismarcking.
his, but there's also some Teutonic Knights here, so I don't know how well
I
that's gonna go.
don't think it's gonna go super well.
Yeah,
7 melee armor on those Teutonic Knights.
he's just
Those Vils actually are doing a
feasting.
surprising amount of damage,
Yeah, we do
but
have
not nearly enough.
some knights here. Oh, Parker Potts is running Vils, and Thalion is defending.
I would love to see Thalion send those knights actually into.
Oh, Alpha Grip is trying to wall his gold off to keep that available to himself.
Dropping another tower. The tower's not gonna actually help you too much. It is a bit unfortunate for Juby that she has not spotted the TC in the back. I think that's kind of the critical point you want to kind of hit.
I think it's going to be difficult for her now to take that out, though, because she can't, like, there are men-at-arms here to defend that.
That is true.
Now, I do think that Alpha Grip still needs to run some villagers into, like, Waffler's base. Yeah.
I would like to see Juby get up to Castle Age, though. I think at this point in the game, feudal play is going to stall out a little bit, though she is doing so much damage. So
yeah. Well, Parker Potts is down to 19 villagers. Alpha Group is down to 23. So yeah, both of those flanks are in trouble at the moment. And we have Alpha Group's infantry engaging. We'll actually win this fight. Because oh no, Juby does also have the attack and armor upgrade. Okay. So even fight but numbers advantage.
yeah,
Group,
but more Vils are going down.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though if Juby takes out these 2 Vils that are forward and then completely drops? Oh, I think Alpha Group's gonna get free. Never mind. I thought there was gonna be a full-on trap, but nope. And Parker Potts has now migrated all the way across the base and is looking at building a TC in Juby's base.
The old corner TC.
Should be safe for a good while.
Now, yeah. I do think now is a point though where Juby needs to look at transitioning into Castle Age. Right now she has the pressure. But once Waffler is in Castle Age, and once he can start like dropping a castle, he can fully clear everything that Juby has right here. Even like a few knights right now would clear all of that.
Yep. Now I will say Juby does have close to the resources she needs to click up.
Yeah.
I think it'll just be a few more moments, then she'll click up.
Should be good. In the meantime, though, I would like to see either one of the pockets from Team A. Honestly, send some knights over to help Alpha Grip. You can clear all of this fairly easily, and he's in a lot of trouble.
The only knights that his team has are the Tarkans from
which
JD.
is less than it should be. Now we do over here. Bismarcking wants to drop the next castle, but there are knights here from Thalion defending at the moment, and it doesn't have enough Teutonic knights to push that, so he'll abort that push for now.
And honestly, Weston has a nice little boom going on. Got 3 TCs, just
Okay,
uncontested eco.
got a defensive castle here from Waffler, and Conks lined up, which will do very nicely against the infantry. The question is if
Yeah,
he can get them out in time.
yeah, the conks are gonna
And oh
be
no, Parker Potts
rough.
is losing villagers to Jaguars.
Oh
Oof.
no!
Does
Don't
have the TC
die!
up, but yeah.
And is going up to Castle Age, so we'll be able to drop additional TCs, I'm sure soon. Alpha Grip's having a fantastic day.
Yeah, he's in desperate need of assistance from any one of his allies at this point.
I think even like 6 conks would clear up
Yeah.
most. Though the towers kind of block off any easy
Okay, we have Knights and Tarkans on the way
help.
though. And Knights and
Tarkans will
Tarkans can run through
do
this.
quite well. Tarkans are missing the second armor upgrade.
Yeah, but there's no pikes or spears here. It's
Oh
just
no.
infantry and archers, so it should be fine.
Archers.
Oh,
I'm
those are
dying for the
TC
CC.
getting value. Hey,
Question is-
Fletcher, fishing is only between games. Alright, now we have the same issue as before though, with 2 rams on the TC, but this time the cavalry is here, in theory.
think,
In theory,
Yep,
this
and
should be fine.
think the Rams, yeah.
Yeah. So Alpha
After
Grip will
Dennis-
survive by the skin of his teeth.
We have 16 vills for one flank and 16 vills for the other.
Yep. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Except Parker
the main
Potts still
difference-
has her scouts somewhere.
Team A though has a bit of the eco advantage.
Mhm.
So JD's been on 3 TCs.
Yeah.
And it's been now is that 100
JD
vills?
might be able to deny a castle here from Juby though. If he sees it. It's
That
3
would be-
villagers, but the Tarkans are taking on the towers, which they are melting
Oh.
those towers, dang. Oh,
And
okay.
Jimmy deletes it.
Juby, yeah. Had a bad experience. But yeah, Tarkans will do really nicely at cleaning out a lot of these buildings. There's some conks here as well, and Waffler is pushing forward with more castles. So Juby is going to slowly get pushed back here.
Thalion does come forward with some knights that kind of help support a little bit. Clears up the knights, and I think
Yep.
honestly should be able to take out those Tarkans as well.
Yeah, I mean, if Waffler's paying attention and micros, he has, what, 8 conks now? Can micro
Yeah, 8
down those
conks,
knights.
yeah.
That's a good bass, but doesn't he? If he's not paying attention, the knights can run down the conks.
I think the biggest difference is like Thalion only went 2 TCs with no pressure. I would have loved to see the 3 TCs instead of 2. There's not really a need for her to build knights as early as she did.
Yeah, and these knights will now get cleared up between the weird pathing and the narrow gaps where both the Tarkans and knights are just running around, not hitting anything, but that means the conks just have time to whittle away.
Yeah.
So,
I would
yeah.
love to see Parker Potts run her fills.
We do.
So
Thalion
she
is
doesn't-
up to Imp, and Cavalier is coming up. Imp is also on the way for West Dawn, Bismarcking, and JD. But Thalion will have an edge in the cavalry for a bit.
Weston has a lot of knights.
Ooh, looks like, okay, Bismarcking is pushed out with these Teutonic Knights and killed the defending Knight army. There's more Knights here from Weston though, so I think this castle still does not go up. Maybe.
If
7
if Weston
Teutonic
sent-
Knights against 6 Knights, and there's pikes being added now.
Yeah, I think if Weston had all of her knights over there right now, this castle would never have gone up.
Yeah.
It might be able to go up now because
Ooh, I think,
know.
oh, there's so many knights though. I think at this point, unless the quick walls are there to wall off those villagers, I think that castle gets denied. Is looking good right
might
now.
be the quick wall, might maybe.
We have, oh no,
there's
those
the
are,
quick wall.
okay, that one's just
There's
a
the quick wall.
palisade now though. So it does need to pay attention to that palisades, is adding in more pikes coming in, which will do really nicely.
Oh, just imagine if she sent all her knights in the first wave.
Yeah, would have cleared
Those
that.
Teutonic knights are so strong. That's crazy.
Oof, that is a lot of conks now in Alpha Group space, though, slowly pushing out. We do have a castle built here from Juby more defensively, and another one coming down from Parker Potts to kind of slow this pushback. But the push from OBMUDIT has been stopped, and on the other side, Bismarcking is not able to push forward, and this castle will go up. Defensive castle from Weston to counter that. But this is no, Imp is not. Imp is in. Oh, it's just fletching difference right now. But right now, Bismarcking's castle can reach Weston's castle, and Weston's castle can't reach Bismarcking's.
Parker Potts is building a gate in Alpha Grip's wall
Aha.
to keep to kind of close off the
Okay,
access. Which
I
is
like
amazing.
the idea until Alpha Grip deletes any given wall tile.
Yeah, and Parker Potts lost 4 vills on that
Oh
attempt
no,
too. Which
yeah, and when you're down at 12 villagers, it's not great.
it
And
is
the
not.
Tarkans will just the Tarkans just touched the gate and it disappeared.
I think Team A's in a pretty good position.
Mm.
I thought Amuda was in a better position early, but
I think they were. I think the transition into Castle Age came a bit too late for
it's just
Juby,
a
and
little too slow.
I think the boom in the pockets was better for Team A.
I think the boom is the big thing. I think honestly, if Thalian had sent like her 10 knights that she had into Alpha Grip space earlier, I don't think Alpha Grip would be alive still.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was down to like no TC and 20 villagers. I think down to 16 villagers at one point.
Yeah.
But is stabilizing back now.
Weston is an Imperial Age as well, though, which is really good for her, getting her little Trebs out and has more
16 Cavalier.
HP on her castle versus Bismarcking. So
It does, but it is
if
2 trebs against 1 with fletching versus no fletching. So need to see those upgrades from both players, honestly. But
oh no, so Weston is targeting the Trebs with her own Treb
Oh,
rather
yeah.
than the castle. I would love to see her just focus the castle instead.
I think, well, it's still hitting the castle if accidentally or intentionally. So I guess you sort of get your wish. Oh, okay, that one does go wide. However, Weston is repairing and Bismarcking isn't at the moment.
Yeah, which is a good.
Oh,
Good to
and it
see
looks
some
like
nice play.
Bismarcking has switched to hit the Treb as well. But Weston is also
Interesting
repairing
choice.
her own Treb, which is good. And yeah,
Yeah, a lovely trip where I think I kind of like Weston's position a little bit more.
oh, but we have Petards coming in from Bismarcking.
There's a lot of Cavalier though. I'm not too
That
concerned.
is a lot of Cavalier. Bismarcking, okay. Upgrade is in, Bodkin is coming in. I want to see help from him. As soon as you see those Cavalier. Yeah, I mean, the Cavalier might even be able to just run in and snipe those Trebs right now.
I mean, they may not need to.
Ooh, trade is set
Getting
up from JD.
got some really nice
Woo!
trip shots from.
Yep, that's 2 Trebs down.
JB is laughing and I'm not sure why.
Oh no, I don't see too much action on this side at the moment.
We got some kip checks being queued up by GB, and is at 100 fills.
Mm.
Weston's at 92. Thalen lagging a little bit
Ooh,
behind.
that is
73,
36 Tarkans though. 36 elite Tarkans. You might not need the Trebs from the Teutons. Okay, the Tarkans
but
get stuck against the Cavalier though. Halb is in for Bismarcking.
That is a nice little trap by the Cavalier. And oh no, there's super traps. Oh no. I think the traps will go down for Weston, maybe. Yep. I think the targets are on it now.
But does manage to clear this forward castle from Bismarcking.
This is OBMUDIT's kind of crawling back in. They have the eco advantage now. Army size is almost the same size.
And we have a lot of military buildings being dropped here by Juby. And preparing another ram push. Trebs do go down for Weston and is going to lose a lot of villagers on the gold here, even as the Tarkans get killed.
Some really crazy pathing going on.
Yeah.
That is a very nice raid, but
Ooh.
I think it's going to get cleared up.
Spanish trade being set up by Team A. Not over huge distance, but still. Nope. Monks! Wait, no, these aren't monks. There's a monk somewhere that I heard. There it is.
This Phil's gonna snipe Bismarck King's Treb. 2 hits and it's down. Very nice play. Weston was almost at 100 vils and it's down now to 60.
Yep.
So
And these Tarkans are still
very-
running around the base and finding value against the farmers.
yeah, would love to see Weston rewall and just
Yeah.
secure it so those halbs don't come into our
Yeah.
base.
Ooh, we'll snipe another Treb with a Cavalier, but the Halbs are coming in now, so Cavalier won't be an option for too much longer.
And the Cavalier, they're all about to be Paladin actually, and the Paladin will do well versus the Conks, I believe.
Paladin coming from Weston and Thalion, actually.
Oh, and Juby's over here with kip checks against the Halbs.
Mm.
That's a if she micro, no. Oh, that's so painful.
Are you ahead of me?
I'm at 47.60.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah, I'm a
20
little ahead of you.
Yeah, which is wild because I'm on lifetime in theory. Why is your lifetime ahead of my lifetime?
I have no idea.
Scammed.
Try fast forwarding.
I'm on max speed. I don't know, man.
Weird.
Okay, the Tarkans will take out the kip checks though, or at least chase them away. And another
Weston
Treb
does
rolling
rewall,
forward.
which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see Weston start converting, maybe get some arbs or skirms ready, because I think the skirms will do fine. It's just a defense tool versus the halbs.
Oh, big moment. Second TC going down from Alpha Grip. Up to 30 villagers again. Parker
Whoa.
Potts also on 2 TCs and 27 villagers. And 21
They are
Chico New, actually.
staying pretty close. Oh, nice little conk raid though on Thalion's Goldvilles forward. So 27 Conquistadors, and just like that, Team A has 70 more army. Paladin coming in from Thalion. We'll see how they trade versus the Conquistadors. Well, if they actually attack. Oh, I am really way ahead of you.
Yeah, my
Thanks.
game is lagging out. I don't know if that's my internet or what.
Ooh, Cataphracts from Byzantines would make a lot of sense. Ooh.
Ooh,
Alright, Bismarck is coming forward with a castle on Thalion's base. But there's a Treb by Weston. Will it destroy it before... Oh no! Oh no!
Kong's finding value against the Paladin. And
Yeah,
another
watch
castle being
watch
dropped
Bismarck
by...
King's castle. Yep, watch Bismarck King's castle.
Oh! Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm like a whole minute ahead of you. I don't know why.
Oh, good timing on the blurb, Snowman Lord. I shut down some stuff in the background. I think I'm slightly catching up now. But yeah, I don't know if it was the computer or the internet, but I was on
Oh,
lag
weird.
time for a minute. I am speeding up a bit right now.
What time are you at?
I'm at 51:30. Another castle
Alright, so-
attempt by Bismarck happening right now. A lot of trebs, so this castle from Weston will actually go down just to the sheer numbers now.
In the north, though, GB has a bunch of Trebs and is
Yep.
pushing back
Yeah.
into Alpha Grip
Oh
space.
yeah, I think Alpha Group's castle will be denied, and there's not that much army here to help defend him.
I think
Although the
Weston-
Chukanu might run into the castle fire. Yeah. Only one or two.
Weston is in a world of hurt, though.
Weston is in a world of hurt, so you know it might be worth letting Alpha Grip die if that distracts their armies. If in the meantime you can take out this fully boomed imp player, right? And that is
Yep.
a lot of Tarkans and a lot of Halbs. Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
Who
Pink's
was I
coming
was
in from
asking
Bismarck.
for Tarkin earlier? Puddles.
Yeah.
Here's your full Tarkin play, man. Oh, but they're leaving. I am very surprised at that.
I think they're going to trying to help keep Alpha Grip alive. He's trying to defend, but again, he's backed himself into the same corner as before, which might not work out super well.
Which is the right unit comp versus what they're pushing with in the north. So. And that is a lot of elite conquistadors. Whew, 28. GB does have a bunch of skirms, but they are missing armor, and they don't have bracers, so they're
Ah.
not going to be that great.
Mm,
Puddles is rooting for the girls.
and
Is it because they're currently
it's because you
losing?
got points on them. That's a lot of Tarkans. Okay, the Tarkans will come up here and take out all these Trebs, which will help keep Alpha Grip alive, who is once again TC-less gaming.
No, he has the TC in between Waffler and JD's base.
Oh yeah, okay, that looks purple on my map, but yeah, okay, so he's not quite in the corner, and he's actually up to Imp in that TC conveniently that he went in that one and not in one of the two other ones. But the Tarkans will take out these Trebs and I think clear up the Chukonu, and are also attacking this castle. And just look at the HP go down on that thing.
Bismarcking is full on clearing out Weston's base. Weston is migrating to rebuild, but I don't think Thalion has the right unit composition right now to fight what Bismarcking has. I think it's kind of inevitable.
What OBMUDIT needs right now to deal with Bismarcking is gunpowder, right?
So just seeing a bunch of hand cannons from Thalion would be extremely helpful.
Teutons have good hand cannons.
But at the same time, GB's getting pressed super hard. She doesn't have anything to kill Tarkans with.
Yeah, and at this point, you now have two players from OBMUDIT who are basically out of the game for the moment. Whereas Alpha Grip is out as well. It does have enough for a castle somehow. But I think Chukonu would be nice. But you just Parker Potts is still been working hard at booming into the game. I think Parker Potts, instead of dropping that castle and getting those Chukonu earlier, I know you want to get involved, but focus on rebooming early. And then you can spam those, because now your Chukonu, your little group has gone down, and you're back down to with very little available. And yeah, I think this is shaping up to be a second map victory for Team A right now.
Yeah, what a game!
Yeah,
what a game! I've been really interested if the flanks have been swapped and Juby was matched up versus Bismarcking. How that would have gone, because Bismarcking was all in on the castle drop tight eco, and I think a ram push would have been very detrimental to that build.
Ooh, look at these raids though. Puddles was just asking why the eco is still semi-even despite the overwhelming advantage of Team A. That's because look at Bismarcking's base. All the farms are dead. That was super effective raids by Thalion, and we have a siege tower coming forward with KP boys. Let's go. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. This is why.
Where's it gonna go? Is it gonna go in JD's base?
It's just hanging out for now. It's chilling. And this is the kind of play that could buy them way back in. I don't think it will because of this Tarkin mass that's just walking through Juby's base at this point. But with Bismarcking on what's down to 79 villagers, that does equalize it. However, though, OBMUDIT is losing more villagers faster at this point. The very little military left.
There's a siege tower, and they just walked around the corner instead of going over the wall.
Like, wait a second. We never needed the siege tower. I think the siege tower was still worth it just because it was faster than the Teutonic Knights would have been on foot.
That is a lot of Tarkans.
Teutonic Knights will trade very nicely against Halbs.
I would be shocked if Thalion lost like two Teutonic Knights in this fight.
Right
Will she
now,
even lose one? I don't think
she might not lose any. Look at this. Like, the Halbs are almost all gone, and the Teutonic Knights have lost like 10% of their health. One of them is half dead. That's how much damage the Halbs do. On the other side, though, I like the transition from Juby into... I saw some camels and now pikes to clean up these Tarkans. That's going to help a lot. The question is mobility, right?
Yeah,
you are trailing, and it's just numbers, and at the same time, Bismarcking's army is pushing in.
JD is TC sniping.
Yeah, which is a good move. I don't think this one will happen. I think at this point the pikes are close enough that they'll be able to clear. But getting a lot of eco kills, and Bismarcking is just pushing into Thalion's base. OBMUDIT is
Yeah.
down to 200 pop versus 475.
I think it's game.
I think you are right. Another
Wow,
TC
what a
goes
game.
down.
What a game.
You know, there were some crazy
Gee.
swings, and honestly, Thalion is still raiding here.
Might be a while before Thalion
Mm.
resigns then.
Well, Bismarcking does have Teutonic Knights here as well that are slowly kept. Okay, there you go. See, they heard you. They did this just to spite you. But yeah, really, some really fun plays by both sides here. I definitely thought Alpha Grip was gonna get zeroed out when he put his TC in the corner there. I thought Juby was gonna able to completely nuke him, but held on just long enough for his team to come in.
That was crazy. What a game. Man, all right. I gotta think about this game. Because I feel like not sure what the shift was exactly.
Um,
I
so
think a little bit was like Thalion didn't boom and
I
had army and didn't use it, and that like just thinking of the opposite. So like JD boomed the entire time and got his army after his economy was at like
mhm,
100 plus fills,
mhm.
and
Well,
I don't know if Thalion
I
ever
think
did that.
I think there's also a disparity between the two pushers because Bismarcking went fast castle and then started pushing in Castle Age, um, whereas Juby started pushing in Feudal Age. And because she was Cumin, she could still drop a second TC behind that and expand her eco some, but the push was still
Yeah,
slower because it was a feudal push versus a castle age from Bismarcking, and that just allowed um I mean Alpha Grip and Parker Potts were both basically dead, but Bismarcking
yeah.
was able to push further after that, whereas Juby kind of stopped in Alpha Grip space. Waffler never got touched this entire game.
I mean,
Um,
a little bit.
and hmm?
I think it was the unit composition.
Mm. Oh yeah, I think unit advantage, like having conks available to deal with that push from the Cumans, the infantry push was huge. If that hadn't
Yeah,
been conks, if that had been like I don't know, knights or cav archers, that wouldn't have been nearly as effective, I think. And part of it was
but
just
even
Vincent
yeah,
and
but even
Having
like
Tarkans available to melt those towers, melt that entire fort. It was like the two perfect units to not only push back the units but also melt the
yeah.
forward base
I kind of wonder if their goal was actually to have GB where Weston was to match up versus
versus
Bismarcking.
Bismarck.
I
Yeah,
kind of
possibly.
felt like that would be the play because on the north, I think the double
Hmm.
knights would have done just fine versus the conks.
Yeah, yeah. Potentially. I mean, it's another one of those situations we had where you get the opposite flanks from the ones you wanted. Weird generation. But still fantastic game. Really enjoyed it. I'm guessing maybe Parker Potts and Alpha Group less so as they were dead for most of it. But yeah, fun to watch. With that, Team A are up 2, and we will go to map 3, which is
Kawasan.
Kawasan.
Oop.
Just, oh, hold on. Can can put up some fishing again while we're waiting for this. Jake is asking if you have the coordinates for swamp or something. I do have not coordinates offhand, but if you go about 2,000 north and west, or the map to the northwest of our home base has a whole lot. It's not up yet, guys. Uno momento. Okay, you should be able to fish as of now. Choose outcome. Oh, looks like nobody.
You see it yet?
See what? No. I'm still working on my programs here.
See here.
Congrats on getting your own money back, Yuli Kabuli. Well played.
Very nice, very nice.
Big money.
All right, let's see here.
See, I'm the one that needs like 5 screens here so I can manage all these programs. Oreo Chromis.
Oreo Chromis. Don't see their lobby up yet, so I wonder if they're just
I
taking
do.
a
You
bit of a
probably have
breather
full
after that one.
lobbies marked again, don't you?
I probably do. Hey,
Couldn't be
there it
me.
is.
Yep, they're all in there.
Oh man.
So we might be heading into the game pretty quick. So get your fishing in soon because as before, fishing will be disabled during the match. All right, so what civs are we seeing on Kawasan then? We've already had Franks from Team A, which have been historically nice for the berries on on Kawasan.
True. Which we already saw Frank's
Japanese are pretty good, right?
last
With the
game.
pawns.
Did we not?
What?
That was game one from Team A.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see
So
Frank's
OBMUDIT could still go Franks.
from Modit.
Yeah, and I feel like that's entirely possible. Thalion loves calves, so Franks might be a natural next choice anyway.
Saracens, maybe. I know Juby really
Mm,
enjoys playing Saracens.
mm.
Um, and is a really good civ in general versus a lot of the standard units that
Yeah.
have been played. So
I'd
I've
like to
got
see a
great
Meso
camels.
Civ.
Ooh. Who would play a Meso civ out of these
Mm,
players?
I think for the vibes, Alpha Grip might play a Meso Civ.
Fair.
I don't know if he's actually ever played a Meso Civ before.
I don't think I've ever
Not
seen
not
him
in
play
a
a Meso civ.
competitive match. I have seen some practice going on, so I don't think we'll see Tupi. I'm pretty sure I don't. Well, I guess maybe some of them might have the expansions, but I think most of them don't. So
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure none of them do.
yeah, like maybe one or two. But if it is Alpha Grip, I feel like we could see Aztecs. Um, the South American are still I think technically under the Mesosivs.
Are they?
I mean, it's all
I,
Latin America. I don't know if
yeah,
Mesoamerica is actually what the exact definition of Mesoamerican civs is, because Incas have traditionally also been counted, at least in terms of AOE speak. Incas have always been called a Mesociv as well, and those are
that is
also
true.
South America.
That is
Technically,
fair.
if we're really going by geographic, that central area of Mexico would be only Aztecs and Mayas, which, to be fair, are now the only ones with eagles, which is what we really want to see. So, you know. Oh, it
Hmm.
looks like the game is up.
Yep. Yep. We got a 5-second spec delay left for me.
Yep. Let me load in. Shut down the fishing. Learning from Larry. All right. We are loading an Alpha Rip and Parker Potts redemption game. The two hard carries for this game.
They bought their teammates time.
I mean, that's what I did for one entire tournament was just die slowly until my pockets came in. So It's a strat.
It is a
Okay.
legitimate strategy. I am still waiting to get in.
Me too. I'm gonna throw up a quick prediction in the meantime.
Predict.
Ah,
Alright, I am in.
1 second. 2-minute prediction is up. And overlay, overlay, overlay. Off we go to the uh final game of this series.
Final game.
All right, so Kawa-san is a huge mess with 8
Yes, it
players.
is 2-0 for Team A. Alright, so for Team O, we have a bit of a shift, so we have Thalion on flank this time, playing as the
Mhm.
Poles. Interesting. So they get
Interesting.
the farm bonus around their full works, which are
Mhm.
their special mills. They get the extra food income right away.
Mhm.
So really good food economy. There's a lot of food on this map. There's just a lot of options, I think, for her. In her pocket is Parker Potts playing as the Huns, so maybe we'll see some more
There you go.
Tarkans this
Yeah.
game. A lot of opportunity for raiding on this map. A lot of different angles that you can hit.
Mhm.
And then you have West Dawn. Look what
Aztecs,
we
let's
got.
go!
We got a Mesosiv.
Guess I'm cheering for Team OBMUDIT.
Team OBMUDIT is now your favorite.
Indeed.
Six. Yeah, maybe we'll see some Eagles. Maybe see some champions or Arbs.
Some Jags,
And
let's go.
then Jag. And Juby playing the Vietnamese. Fantastic Civ.
Mm.
Got Rattan Archers, which are like a skirmisher archer, basically. Ooh, we have a Lame from Bismarcking trying to steal Thalion's sheep.
Oh,
And
okay.
Thalion is sending them her
Oh,
other two
oh
forward.
boy. Is trying to. Oh,
Don't.
nope. Might get them back. Gets one back. Runs for the others.
Oh, kill the
Gets
scout
the
with the
scout.
bills.
I mean, this might be worth it just out of the idle time that Bismarcking is causing here. Oh, gets it back a second goat. Oh no!
Oh, no one
No!
kills it!
Oh no!
No!
That's almost worse. Oh no! The tragedy.
Uh,
All right, so one goat returns home, one gets murdered between the two spots, and one goes to Bismarcking. Who's playing in the north as a
Where's
Japanese?
Thalion's
Um,
scout this whole time?
I
Oh,
don't know. It's
on the
oh,
north
it's
side of the
in the
pond.
bar, yeah. Bismarcking as a Japanese, which are solid civ. Again, like he's been going Halb Siege, and Japanese can do really good at that, especially with the Halbs. And
And
also they
Alpha
can really take advantage of these ponds with the Japanese fishing.
but Alpha Grip pulled a puddles and lost a Vil to the Rhino.
Unfortunate.
And almost lost the second. Whew,
Yep,
4
but
HP left. One more attack.
does bring it in. Rest of the civs for Team A though, we have the Franks from JDC. JD. Was he not Franks in game one?
No,
No,
Waffler was
Waffler
Frank's
was
game
Franks.
one.
Okay, but so we do have Franks. Franks to get the advantage on this map with faster berries. If JD decides to stretch out towards the middle, all these berries are a great source income and source of food. And he does have his scout up here, as does Waffler. So might be thinking about that. The berries are kind of harder to reach and to maintain control of in like an 8-player game than a 2-player game, obviously. But still worth doing, I think. You do still want that mid control. Then you have Waffler playing as the Goth, so might be seeing some serious infantry spam there. And Alpha Grip as a Sicilian, so maybe also, I mean, have some options with the Donjons, the Sergeants, and potentially going into cavalry with Hallberg or infantry. Oh no, another villager from Alpha Group goes down to a
Was that 4
rhino.
HP one?
I No, it was a different one, but he was busy chasing the scout from Juby at the same time as trying to bring in the rhino, and
And I
so
think Juby might win that fight. Oh, nope.
no, he pulls away,
Pulls back just in time.
but kind of has his attention split there, which is unfortunate. Does push back the scout. I do really like so Weston definitely with Goths, Japanese, and Sicilians on the board, Jaguars are going to be a great option for the anti-infantry. Um, Gonna have a
Yeah.
lot of potential to find value here.
I would like to see some Jags. Oh, and Waffler loses a Vil to the Komodo Dragon in the center and
Oh, the
might
Komodo
lose the
Dragon.
second one.
Oh no!
Is he gonna notice?
That's this is Team
But they
A's map pick,
are.
right?
It is Team A's map pick. They do have the Vil advantage right now, though. Just due
Yeah,
to some
okay.
idle
I thought he
TC
was
time.
gonna build this mill, but the villain is still running away and is now fighting, but will go down to the Komodo. Oh,
Oh no!
Waffler was trying to bring in the scout to. I
Oh,
guess.
Deleon almost about to lose the Vil to the board.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it does go down.
no!
Oh man, Gaia is taking all the kills this game.
What, 3, 4, 5
Five,
kills for
five
Gaia?
villagers. 5 villagers gone down so far. 0 villager kills. Oh, nope. Even more. Parker Potts lost a vill somewhere as well.
Oh
So
my
each
goodness.
team has lost 3 villagers, and no team has actually killed any enemy villagers. It's all Gaia kills.
No.
Now it is advantage for OBMUDIT is that Alpha Grip has lost 2 villagers, which means there's a higher advantage on the flank for Juby. However, on the north, Thalion on the counter side has lost, I guess, 1.5 goats. To the lane for Bismarcking. So overall, I'd say Eco's still fairly even. And if you look at the Vil count, it is 82 to 81, with Juby being the first one to stretch out onto the dock, which is going to net her some really nice food income. Would like to see more players doing that. Bismarcking though, coming in with what is this? It's not a drush, I guess. It's a feudal push. But infantry might find some more villager kills, and if nothing else, is cutting off Thalion from her berries and some of these farms, which is going to be super annoying for her.
Yeah, I would love to see Thalion drop a dock in the back
Mm.
and then just get some
I mean,
extra
I'd like
food
to see
income.
most of these players drop a dock right now.
Oh,
I mean,
no, Thalion, don't put your wheel back to. Oh,
woo! Oh no, that villager is going to be found on the shoreline. So that's a dead vill. I think? Maybe not. The scout is kind of
Thalion is
pathing
30
player.
food
No, okay.
off. 30
Oof.
food off from feudal and has none on food right now.
Oh, Thalion's still in Dark Age. Yeah, it's only Bismarcking up in Feudal, eh? We have more players. Most of Team A is on the way up, but that means this militia goes down to the men-at-arms, another villager goes down. Thalion's in trouble.
Did Thalion not scout her board? Oh, no, she did. Okay. Yeah, a rough start for Thalion, I
And
think.
the full
I
arc
think...
is going down, which is kind of expensive. And we got another villager dying to Komodo Dragon? No, I think
How
this one has
many is
Loom.
that?
This one has Loom, so the villager will win out barely. Villager has 8 HP left.
GB sending a Vil across. Oh, but I think it will die to this other Komodo Dragon.
Oof, more
There's
villagers
so
being
many.
found here from Thalion on the wood line. Bismarcking getting value now. Yeah, it does lose some of that to the TC. And the mill in the center is up now from Waffler, so taking advantage of that Franks bonus to. Oh no, wait, he's not the Franks. Why is he building in the mill in the center, not JD? Okay, whatever. All right, big corner fight here. Komodo Dragon versus villagers. A classic. Okay, it is 2 villagers though. They have Loom, so they'll take out the Komodo without any deaths. And looks like early trade. Yeah, dude, this is
I'm so surprised how many.
most dangerous map of the series, man.
Thalion about to lose another villager.
Yeah, down to 20 villagers. Oh, it does keep this one alive though. It's on 1 HP, but still going.
I would love to see Parker Potts just drop an archery range and come forward just to help support. Thalion. Yeah.
Now
So 13.
Despite all the villager losses, OBMUDIT is slightly ahead in eco, well tied now because of the docks, right?
Yeah, GB having a bit of a different approach this time around and is going for Castle Age. Though we have a forward donjon by...
with Palisades even to make it
Grip.
annoying to push back.
Where is West Dawn's militia going? Oh, if they go forward and hit Alpha Grip's eco, That would be rough.
Mm. We are split right now, but okay, find some goats here that I guess Alpha Grip never found. So the laming is now also equalized. I mean, these are just
Well,
militia right now, so they're gonna struggle to find huge value. Oh, look at this! Though Alpha Grip is dropping more palisades. He's trying to wall Juby in. 2 more dungeons going up. This is gonna be super. And I don't.
right.
Has Juby seen any of this? I don't think so.
Is just outside her
Oh, no,
line
no,
of
no.
vision.
Okay, so she's seen 1 dungeon, but no idea there's 3 there. So she thinks this is a push, not a cutoff. Is about to hit Castle Age though, and like one well-placed castle can take care of all these donjons.
Only has 200 stone though.
Payback, Juby says. What did she do?
I think it's her coming forward and
Oh,
trying to
payback
attack
question
him.
mark. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, she's asking if this is payback from Alpha Grip for last time. You know what? That's a fair point. Oh,
Alright,
okay.
Thalion has cleared up the militia and is kind of trying to stabilize, but we have 2 archery range being dropped by Bismarcking, so
Yeah.
I think forward archers will be pretty rough, I think,
Yeah.
for her. I would like to see actually Thalion go on stone
Yeah,
and
looking
just
to
drop a
house
couple
wall
towers.
off right now. Weston is waiting with these militia until they're men at arms, which is going to make this a much more devastating attack for Alpha Grip, who has nothing at home, which I guess he can just evacuate this wood line and
Oh,
find
but her
another
men
one,
at
but
arms are walking right past the donjon. Oh, the donjon fills.
those ones are, but she has another group already inside Alpha Group space on the wood line.
Just causing some nice disruption there.
Yeah, and this third donjon, yeah. Okay, does lose. Okay, not too much to the CC, and Alpha Grip has been on enough stone that he'll just drop another donjon, from which he can then also produce sergeants, right?
Can, but he doesn't have that much eco right now. Like,
No.
his economy's pretty strapped, so he's not going to really be able to build too much. I think GB just needs to continue at TCs, get up her eco, and then push back with like elephants or something.
Okay, Weston does find some villager kills here as Alpha Grip tries to send his entire eco back out to the wood line where the men-at-arms are still hanging out. So that's a nice find for Weston. And the second wave is on the way. So Alpha Group's going to be feeling the pressure here in a moment.
And I think all those men at arms could take out that donjon. And
yeah, potentially. Does Alpha Grip have the stone? How much is a donjon?
I think it's 150.
Okay, so he does have enough that he could just build a second one, in which case that's fine. Is producing some sergeants now as well. And I think there's a hole right there. Yeah, Alpha Grip needs to get out of there with those vills. He's not noticing this.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay, Alpha Grip has docked Juby's pawn though. If he adds a fire there, I guess he doesn't have the eco for it, but in theory, if he added a fire there, that would be... could kill the entire fishing eco. Or I guess technically even better than fires now are the
Oh no, there's a hole in Thalion's wall, and
yep,
Bismarck
crossbows
walked
are in,
right through with the crossbows.
and crossbows will nuke the spears and then continue to hit the villagers. And yeah, I mean, Alpha Grip doesn't have much eco, but at the same time, Weston is struggling to find much damage just because Alpha Grip's base is pretty compact. And it looks like she might actually move on to try and hit Waffler instead.
Which I think that could be a nice little attack, though. Waffler does have a fair number of men-at-arms himself. And once again, JD is just untouched this game.
Yeah, and yeah, Thalion's still feeling a lot of pressure here.
Is kind of cleaning up most of the crossbows, which is nice. There's only 2 left, which still going to do some damage, but not as much as it could have been.
Castle Age is on the way for Parker Potts.
Yeah, Parker Potts could just build a couple knights and would easily clear up the number of crossbows that Bismarcking has currently.
But third TC being dropped for Bismarcking, and I think again we're gonna see the eco pull ahead for Team A if OBMUDIT doesn't add soon. They do have the fishing, which is equalizing that and will for a bit. But the TC number is definitely swinging. Only one additional TC dropped so far by OBMUDIT, which, to be fair, they only have one player in Castle Age right now. Yeah, Weston still nice job being patient, but with these men at arms instead of throwing them into like the TC fire, but not finding too much value with them right now.
And Bismarcking's back on Thalion again. We've got
With Cav Archers now as well.
five crossbows and 2 cav archers, which is gonna
Yep.
be pretty rough for her to
And
deal with.
this is just consistently half of Thalion's food eco that's being idled, right? Which is just so annoying. And the scouts are going down, just getting one shot almost.
Yep. Honestly, a good strat by Team A.
Yep. Good prep. Need to work maybe on the not losing villagers to Gaia. But, you know, outside of that. Oh, Thalion's trying to force up a tower, but is losing a bunch of villagers to that.
So I think if she had built these towers earlier, she'd
Yeah.
be in a much better position.
Yeah.
Garrison, Garrison.
We'll do that. Still loses. Ah, that was a lot of villagers. Okay,
That was a lot
and
of it.
looks like Weston is coming on the gold from Alpha Grip. Can't tell a lot. Alpha Grip lost a scout. I don't know if he lost any villagers there. But it's kind of okay. He's gonna come in from the other side with a sergeants, which will.
And
I don't know if they'll win
sergeants-
this fight, but if nothing else, they're pretty tanky. And
They're
they
pretty
should,
good. They should win that fight.
if nothing else, they'll weaken Weston's army enough that it'll basically be a non-threat. And for now, it's just pushing it away, right? And yeah, Bismarcking, I like the addition of Cav Archers there to be able to loop around to the other side and harass Thalion's eco from 2 different spots. She's effectively, I mean, Thalion's eco is basically idle right now. Got 1 villager on
Yes.
farms, and that's it.
She's probably gonna die here in a second. Oh, rough game for her.
Yeah.
I mean, it all started with the sheep snipe, hole in the wall.
Yeah.
There's just
Yeah.
just a few food off from being able to click up to feudal when she needed
Yeah.
to.
I mean, good aggressive play from Bismarcking to find that as well, right, and punish for that. But yeah, and Juby, I mean, she's not directly under pressure from these donjons, but it is forcing her to like squish her eco out the back because she can't go to the middle. Like the middle map control right now is effectively Team A's, just because OBMUDIT is either cut off or being pressured for the most part.
I don't know though. GB does have a Vil and is dropping Siege Workshop and some more
Mhm.
archery ranges. So
I
and we
want to
have
see
Fire
Alpha
Lancers in
Grip.
the back, about to hit Waffler's base, I think, doing some potential damage.
Another Komodo versus Villager showdown.
Another
Okay.
one.
Yeah, but the villagers all have loomed now. It's not interesting. Okay, Alpha Grip Sergeants will engage against these men-at-arms and finally clear this up.
I don't think
I
the
think-
men at arms are even attacking. They're just
Except for this one sergeant that's just like pathing back and forward and will now leave again. And
oh,
I think the sergeants are in patrol. Which is why they're not proper. What is this pathing?
oh. So
Okay.
Parker Potts got some knights out and came and cleared up most of the stuff that was in Thalion's base. So Thalion does have Vils
Nice.
working again. She plugged
Yep.
the wall and her eco is back at it again. Still
And Weston is
pretty
up to
weak.
Castle Age.
Yeah, and dropping a castle is
Mhm.
Parker Potts. So maybe we'll see some Tarkans soon, which
Yep.
could be good.
Yep.
Man, if GB finds all of Waffler's Vils in the center, that would be 16 Vils.
Ooh, Weston has
That
sent
could go down.
reinforcements here with these infantry, and Alpha Group once again has to pull away. Is adding an archery range, which I think is a good choice to be able to micro these down. Would like to see Alpha Grip, yeah, try and pull that infantry into the donjon fire.
But Weston pulling him back.
Okay, yeah, doesn't actually take more than like 1 or 2 arrows of damage. And yeah, Alpha Grip is going to try and drop another donjon. This might not go down though. That could be denied and might lose all 4 vills.
GB dropping a castle, which should range, I think, most of those donjons.
And the Fire Lancers are in on Waffler's wood line and finding a lot of damage back here. I don't think
That
Waffler's
is going to
noticed
be
this
a lot of dead Vils.
and might be able to even find the trade after that. which is expensive. Yeah, that's that entire woodline getting cleared. Castle here from Jubia as well is going to start working away at these donjons, blocking her in. At the same time, though, forward castle from Bismarcking on Thalion.
Interesting castle location. It's good. It's kind of secures that golden stone a little bit.
Mhm.
It's not gonna be that punishing on Thalion, but
No, but it's going to lock her in.
be enough.
And it's going to provide, ooh, nice house walls there from Bismarcking to keep his villas safe from the knights that are coming in.
Nice quick walls.
And yeah, I mean, military advantage is OBMUDIT's, but eco advantage is 40 ahead for Team A right now. And that's despite only having 2 players in Castle Age. Who's missing? Waffler and Alpha Grip, okay. Which I think Waffler should be able to click up shortly here, actually. He's got, might need to check the eco balance a bit, has 1300 gold, could buy his way up.
But is under a little bit of pressure, and
Is under
that
pressure,
is a
yeah.
Waffer in the back again. So the
Yeah.
Fire Lancers, and those Fire Lancers might actually do okay versus these Knights if you group them together.
Maybe there's, yeah, okay, is grouping them up. He's, yeah.
That is a lot of crossbowmen from Jubi. I think. Oh man, she just moves forward. That would be incredibly strong.
Yeah, the Fire Lancers will win out against the Knights. Imperial Age is on the way from Bismarcking, though. Got a Siege Workshop coming down. And, yeah. Okay, Alpha Grip's dungeons are being cleared slowly but consistently.
He has
And
4,400
Weston is
food.
moving on with the infantry. Yeah,
I'd love to see her actually push into JD's base and just add some pressure.
Well, I like to see
Where
JD
is-
drop like 5 stables and just start producing. He's got enough for
Yeah.
what? How many knights?
Click up the Castle Age or Imperial Age first,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, this
Where
might be a
is-
dicey castle. He's dropping a castle to defend, but at the same time, this infantry from Weston might come in. Is there? Oh no, I guess there's not a hole. There's a tree plugging that gap, so it should be fine.
Where is Jubi's army going? Oh, I think she's probably coming forward to try to fight versus Bismarcking.
I don't think that's gonna go well. You have
Yeah.
a round of crossbows. Like, drop a castle, sure, but there's gonna be trebs here in a moment, and samurai are out.
And it's Imperial Age,
Yeah.
which I think that's the biggest thing. I
Yeah.
think if he's Imperial Age, I think that
The Komodo dragon is attacking the infantry from Weston. Dude, these Komodo dragons do not care, man. They're like,
I
I will
don't remember
fight
there being
everyone
so
and everything.
many.
There's many, and they're so aggressive. Like,
That's crazy.
a unit, fight them. Samurai versus Jags, who wins?
I think Jags barely win.
Yeah, it's definitely close
it's-
because the bonuses essentially cancel each other. I think with Garland Wars, Jags win. I think without Garland Wars, it's a toss-up.
Oh, Thalion's about to be no TC gaming, losing so many vills.
Yeah,
There's
and
a lot of samurai in our base.
yeah, and Chubi's going for a double castle stack here, but like, I guess Bismarcking hasn't added trebs yet, but could be at any moment. And honestly, like 1 or 2 samurai can snipe this ram, so yeah, samurai are coming back, and yeah, Thalion is
Dead.
16
just very
villagers.
dead.
I was just looking for like, does she even have units? But yeah, second castle from Bismarcking here as well. I mean, the samurai will eat through this infantry and take out the ram, and trebs are being queued up. Yep. And that's the thing, like you said, Jubi is not in castle or is not an imp yet, so sure, these castles will go up, but then they'll go down again.
And that's the big thing. Like, I think, let's say, yeah, fast imp
Oof.
in these type of
And-
games makes a huge difference.
Alpha Grip actually making use of these sergeants to clear up some production buildings here. Knights now flooding forward from JDC as well. JD, sorry.
Alfgrim's been playing really well today. I
Yep.
feel like.
Yeah, I've been seeing several of these players hopping on and
I was about to say,
practicing.
I know JD's been playing a lot lately, but like think this is probably some of the best play I've seen from Alpha Grip. Oh,
Mhm.
there is a hole in that wall. They all just run
There's always a
right
hole.
into Juby's face. Oh
Ooh
no.
boy, and that is a big army. That is what, 29 knights and 19 sergeants? That is not what you want to have at home while your main army is forward and these castles are being trebbed down. Does manage to snipe one of the trebs between the infantry and the Tarkans, and I think might get the second one as well, actually.
I don't know if GB notices the army in
Yeah.
their base. There's no garrison vills.
Oh, yeah, that's so
Too
many dead
busy microing
vills!
up north. Oh no.
And the crossbows are all under the castle fire, although the castle's been targeted to something else, I think? Yeah, so actually not that many go down, but... Cavalier is on the way now for JD as well.
But she still doesn't notice though. Like there's no reaction.
Yeah. Good point.
Oh,
That
that's
is also
unfortunate.
Alpha's wall, so it's fair that there's a hole in the wall.
That
Or,
is
like, it
fair.
doesn't matter. And the sergeants are now just taking out this TC from Juby, which isn't... Okay, we'll have to pull away because of Castle Fire, but Juby is also low on villagers. And...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she sees this, right? Like, she's
Mhm.
not garrisoning vills at all.
Yeah, well, she's busy microing
Ah.
the crossbows in the north. But yeah, that's gonna be an unpleasant surprise when you look back at your home base. You're like, what happened to my eco?
Where's all my villagers?
Does manage to deny this castle with a crossbow mass though, and will snipe all the villagers that are. Well, nope. One will get away. Three will get away. But
GB went
denied.
from 90 vills to
Yeah.
45.
And Paladin is now on the way for JD as well.
Well, now she notices. Now she's starting to garrison, but I think it's gonna be a little bit too late.
Yeah. And the elite samurai are in on the crossbows now, and we'll clean up that mass. The third castle will go up. Castles from Juby are now being trebbed down again. That is an aggressive town center from Juby on Alpha Grip space.
Would much prefer seeing it maybe in the center a little bit more.
I think this is. I don't think that's actual planned. I think this is you're so distracted by other stuff you misclick where you want it.
Oh
Which
man,
fair
this
enough.
game
You're being hit in two different
so
places.
quickly.
Yeah. Now we do have more army coming in here pushing back the Cavalier, but 40 seconds until Paladin is in. Kataparuto is coming in from Bismarcking.
Just imp upgrades versus castle.
Yeah. I mean, you have
Thalion's
two
still
imp,
in feudal age.
feudal, yeah. Alpha Group is playing way because Yuli's cosmic cookies are at stake. Holographic
Makes
cookies.
sense.
Yeah, this TC from Juby is denied. All those villagers goes down. The sergeants will clean up all this production. And
Yeah, this is probably
yeah.
some of the best play I have seen from both JD and from Alpha Grip.
Which is great.
I'm pretty impressed.
I am lagging out again. There's too much epicness going on. Are we? No, there's no Aztec Castle. I want to see Jaguars. I guess Jaguars against Cav wouldn't be great, but they'd be great against the sergeants and the samurai. And I know Jags produce fairly quickly. I guess samurai do as well. But yeah, this castle stack from Juby's been cleaned up, and the Japanese trebs are rolling forward, and they're gonna just nuke these stables. And Paladin will trade quite nicely against infantry. And yeah, GG is called, which is fair. You're just being pushed into the corner hard here, and yeah. Wild Swing, I think, yeah. Again, some big deciders very early in the game from this early pressure on both flanks, but in particular from Bismarcking, finding that early value.
Yeah, if Thalion had been able to get to feudal a little bit sooner, I think she probably would have been okay.
Yeah.
What a series.
Yeah. Well played by everyone. I think, you know, Team A won, but there was definitely some excellent play from OBMUDIT as well. And I think they had potential to take these games. I think some of it came down to even stuff like having the right civs, which is something you can't predict that, right? to some degree.
Yeah, I mean, think about game one. GB and Bismarck basically got the same amount of value,
Uh-huh.
but it was
Just
just a little bit of
slight
the
timing difference,
transition.
right?
Yeah, just a small timing
Yeah.
transition. And then I'm pretty sure OBMUDIT was trying to have GB lined up versus Bismarck
Yeah.
in the last two games.
Yeah,
That's what it
that
felt
would
like,
make
and they just
sense.
got the unfortunate spawn.
Yeah.
And I think the game, I'm curious how that would have matched up,
Mm-hmm.
because GB is much more of a early feudal aggressive
Mm-hmm.
player, which counters
Yeah.
Bismarck's play
Yeah.
a little bit more.
I will say Team A did a nice job of picking their player position. Like JD, I think was
Yes.
untouched every game and being able to boom
Yeah.
up and then come in with some power unit. I think he did that all 3 games, I think. Right? It was
Yeah.
Paladin
No,
here, it was Tarkin's
he
last
played so
game.
well.
Yeah, really nice job. Kind of backing off of like using Bismarck's early pressure to allow that space, which is, really nice. So yeah,
Yeah. No. Both JD and Alpha probably played the
yeah,
best Age of Empires I've seen them play
yeah,
today.
nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, even that arena game, man, that could have gone both ways
Yeah,
so easily.
yeah, yeah. I think that was a few small decisions, a few small differences there, and happening to have the right civs lined up against civs that they were able to counter super well.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it was more unit choice.
mhm,
I think like if Weston had decided to go Cataphract instead of Paladin,
mhm,
I
yeah,
think she'd been in a really good position, because yeah, Cataphract do trade quite well versus
yeah,
the infantry that Bismarck went checked into,
yeah, for sure.
or even going hand cannon. I think hand cannon
Mhm,
from both her or Thalion. And then Thalion, if she'd gone 3 TC boom before even building knights, I think would have been well worth.
mhm,
I think would have made a big difference.
yeah, yeah.
Still really close though.
Oh
Still really
yeah,
close.
like yeah, for sure. I really enjoyed all these games.
They were very fun. They were very enjoyable games.
Yep.
And way less stressful because we didn't have to play them. So
Yeah. And one of the first times in a while that we've gotten to live cast games, which is super fun.
dude, I know. It's so weird though. Like we don't have to time our starts.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Team A takes game 3, so we'll cash out that prediction. Believe Yuli wins a lot of holographic cookies once again.
Or holographic cookies.
Big money.
A little bit more even split though this time.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, that concludes this show match stream.
Yeah.
That's
GG's.
happened. Will this be on YouTube? I am planning to export this to YouTube as well.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I mean, in theory, it'd be nice to get to the point where I can dual stream both. I know that is possible, but as you saw, I having trouble even running a stream on just one right now because of the amount of power that it draws. Um, but maybe in future we'll get to a point where we have both. If not, I will try and make sure to always export any Age of Empires Twitch streams to YouTube as well,
Yep.
to the channel.
Yeah, thanks for casting.
Yeah,
Ender.
man.
It's fun.
Enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for Puddles for our impromptu third voice of reason. Um, was actually like what 3 times in game 1 where I was just trying to find a word and then Puddles happened to be the one to know. I was like, ah, thank goodness Puddles is here to save me, man.
He's like filling in the gaps of our poor
Yeah, yeah.
stumbling speech.
Gotta get him in here more often to just like help me talk. Yeah.
Third voice of unreason.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Show your friends age. We'll get more people for next tournament. I think Yuli was asking earlier what he needs to be able to do to play as well. So
Ooh.
Let's
That's what I
let's
like to
let's
hear.
get him on the server. Yeah.
Yeah, Yule.
And yeah, feel free to throw another round of fishing catches out, guys, and then we will be slowly winding down the stream. Um,
Slowly
and
meaning like 30 seconds.
well, I need a bit more time than that, because if people want to catch stuff. But what are we looking to? I'm guessing we don't have another show match planned yet, but are we looking to do another one before the summer?
We might be able to squeeze in one more,
Okay.
but there will be announcement relatively soon about what the summer event format and schedule will look like.
Ooh, nice. The
Should be
announcement has
fun.
been announced, guys. That's Age of Empires
No,
in action for you.
no, I'm one of those guys.
Dude, it's always Age of Empires. That's just a core part of Age of Empires somehow.
I guess so. I
Announcing
guess so.
announcements. To be fair,
Well, I wasn't gonna announce it, but you asked me, so
that's fair. I have been seeing that in increasing amounts from other esports where they'll be like announcements soon. I'm like, dude, you guys, like, come on. Stop announcements. Announcements are already announcements. You played to kill
uh,
Komodos. I think what is it it's not the Magyars, but it's some like East European cities that can one hit wolves, right?
it is the Magyars.
Is it the Magyars? Okay, does that I assume that applies to Komodos as well
Yes,
because they
any like
okay. I
aggressive
was gonna
animal
say, is that
Toss a
any aggressive?
coin to your witcher, O valley of
outside of like
plenty,
hunt, so like
O
boar
valley of
or rhinos or
plenty.
elephants like that.
Mhm.
But the predator, I guess,
Okay.
animals.
Well, I always assumed it was all of them, but now they have like some slightly different predators, like the crocodiles with the charge attack and stuff. So I was wondering if that
Right.
still is all of them, but yeah,
Yep. Still is.
fair enough.
Still is.
Nice. Fish cracker. Wow, you guys are all catching junk. Bad fishers. Get good. All right. Well, I am gonna close down this stream. Thank you all for coming here and hanging out and watching and chatting. For those of you who are interested in continued fishing, I might start up a second stream so that people can fish. But that way it separates this out so I can export this to YouTube. But yeah, with that, have a good one, everyone, and hope to
We'll
see you
see
again at
y'all.
the announcement of the next announcement. I'm the best.